born out in Worcester, maybe in Boston. Maybe you were born out towards P-Town. Or maybe out there on those islands where the rich people live. Or maybe you weren't born here at all and somebody dropped your ugly ass off here. Well, that makes you, in our book, a masshole. I take the Mass Pike to work to 93 to 95. Shut your damn blinker off.
Well, good luck with that.
Knows how to drive. I eat quahogs and grinders. I drink like a fish. Then after I'm done, I go outside to take a piss. The Yankees, Matt Damon, and Dennis Leary too. They all live around here. And so do all of you. I hate the friggin' snow, and I always get stuck. My 2-year-old's first words were, come on, Yankees suck! 'Cause I'm a masshole. I'm a masshole. I'm a wicked masshole. I drink from a bubbler. I buy beer from a packy. I live in that 3-decker. There's no place I'd rather be. 'Cause I'm a masshole. I'm a masshole. All of us are massholes. Tom Brady's wicked pisser. Big Poppy's the balls. There's Chuka and the Celtics. How we love them all. 'Cause we're all massholes. We're all massholes. Everyone's a masshole. I'm a fucking masshole. Go to the garden or out to Fenway. Get married here if you're straight or you're gay. There's place to live, hands down, anyway. Why is that, kid, you know?
You know why.
'Cause we're all massholes. We're all massholes. Yeah, my wife calls me an asshole. Well, you know something? When those people try to tell you to say the word park the car and Harvard Yard and butter, you know what? Screw you. Take your ass somewhere else. We don't need them here. M-A-S-S-H-O-L-E. M-A-S-S-H-O. Everybody! M-A-S-S-H-O-L-E. M-A-S-S-H-O-L-E. You know what? I'm a masshole and I'm damn proud of it, kid.
No. She gets a special cologne. It's called Sex Panther by Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries. Yep. It's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
It's quite pungent.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it's a formidable scent. It stings the nostrils. In a good way.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. That smells like pure gas.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisser Show. Good evening. It is Sunday, the 8th of April, 8:28 in the p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Are you sure?
Show number. Shut up. I'm doing the intro. Show number 98. Apparently, Patty Cakes is having a moment. We'll
I inhaled a jalapeno.
Okay, so we're having turkey tacos.
Oh my goodness.
Turkey
nachos.
Turkey nachos.
Very good. Very, very good.
With tons of cheese, and mine has like extra jalapenos.
Oh, yeah, it was
Ooh,
good.
I inhaled one.
Yeah. So it is.
All right, let me fix my mic. There I go.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
sound better now.
Yeah, because you got to stand in front of it.
Yeah.
You can't
be off to the
moving around.
side.
What the hell? I mean,
Well, good luck with that.
all right. So tonight we were supposed to have a special guest in the.
Well, it was last minute.
It was kind of last minute. I mean,
It was, 2 o'clock in the morning?
yeah, but there was a little bit of too much poo talk and wine, I guess.
What was the poo again? Was it my poo?
No, people shitting in bathtubs, and bidets.
What was the
and
squash thing? Squashing?
The waffle stomp.
Well,
Yeah,
Waffle,
I did
yes.
hear about you bringing out your portable bidet.
I did,
You
yes.
douchebag.
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It does look like a
I'm-
douchebag. I was like, what the, I'm expecting...
It
Like
is
a
a
little
bidet
space-
bag.
Ah,
Well, it looks like it can be used in other orifices, or whatever that word is.
You can bring that into a food court bathroom. You can bring it into a hotel bathroom.
Oh.
You can bring that with you anywhere.
So, I was visiting my kids today, and when Zach came home, he's like, oh, Mom, I gotta poop. I go, you know what I'm buying for the house?
Whoops.
I'm buying the bidet. And he's like, what? Explain it to me. So I started explaining it to him. And he was like looking at me funny. I go, that's
Well,
what I
good
just
luck
did for
with
the
that.
last 8 months. I go, I wouldn't even go near that thing. I said, finally, now I'm like, yeah. I go, I feel so clean. I said, you need this. You have to have this thing.
Well, yeah.
Well, his brother uses a wad of toilet paper the size of a basketball and always floods the bathroom because he uses so much toilet paper. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm thinking this is even after all that toilet paper. So I'm like, you know what? That 10-year-old needs a bidet.
Fuck up, you asshole.
That was
that
awesome.
was him.
That was awesome.
That's a little kid who didn't want to use a bidet.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Like,
my
oh,
God.
so he's like, but does it come out your nose? I'm like, no, Zach. I go, if it's coming out your nose, you're shooting it a little too hard, babe. Sweet.
I did that recently. I
I had it on 3.
Well,
I'm
he
like,
Bumpa had
I'm
it
half
coming
a-
out his eyes.
I was half asleep, right? I'm using it. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I turned it the wrong way.
oh no.
Oh, dude, that was like fucking laser cutting my ass.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
awake then,
shit.
ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was trying to be quiet because people were sleeping, but that hurt.
Oh, oops.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, that was. It was rough.
I will turn my ringer off. So
Oh.
we don't hear
Oh.
Periscope notifications every 5 seconds from that one chick.
The midget chick in the
Yes.
lives in her car,
Yep.
selling dirty videos of herself.
If they were
Well,
cheap, I'm actually curious to
they're
see.
usually $50, but
You know this because you
when
bought.
no.
No, you watch the scope and she
No,
tells
you
right?
watch a scope and she goes, they're $30, but tonight I need a bag of weed, so only $30.
Is that what she said, really?
Oh yeah, she's I guess she's not in a good way. She has a job, part-time job,
Okay, so what I want to know is, where's her car parked?
anywhere and everywhere.
It
Sometimes
looks like it's the same spot in front of a hotel or something.
it's either
Well,
yeah,
it could be like, well, you know, like kind of like a food truck. They have their own set destinations, you know, so the
How can
customers
you-
keep coming back.
How can you food truck and her together? That's kind of odd.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking destination-wise,
Oh,
shopping.
okay.
You know
I
what I
guess
mean?
so, yeah. I'm going
So-
to be at 33rd and 2nd Street from 11 to 2. Stop by and say hi, guys.
This what you would need is Patty Cakes telling everybody, "Hey, I'll be out in front of the Holiday Inn at
shit.
such and such for 2 hours," and you know, back up traffic from the fucking driveway
yeah,
onto the road.
I wish.
oh yeah, that wasn't right.
That's
Here we
not
go.
it.
And here comes Patty around the corner.
For the ice cream truck. I got the turkey taco truck.
Did anybody else run like
Oh, I was booking it.
your
yeah.
brain left your body and you just fucking ran and you know that
Mom, give me money.
yeah, well, all right, so we'll
Because you
start-
know, once the line was done, he was gone. So.
Yep.
well,
And then it took you that long just to convince your mother to give you $3 for the smallest ice cream that you're going to drop on the ground anyway.
oh yeah, well, that's
I
why.
always drop
See,
my
that's
SpongeBob on
yeah.
the
See,
ground.
that's why you ate. Yeah, I mean, I had got everything in a cup.
Well, you're smart.
You got the cannonball, which has the gumball at the bottom.
Yes.
And
Wait, is that the one that's the
Orange
rainbow colored?
No, ain't orange sherbet. Okay, this is now in slow motion.
Wait, remember the snow cone one?
Oh, wait a minute, ready? Hold on a second.
Okay.
This was what happened. Mom,
So,
can I have some ice?
oh my god.
Got money.
Huh.
Yeah. So There was one time the ice cream driver in my neighborhood didn't like me when I was a little child. I got out. I figured out the door, how to get the door open. I ran out and I ordered this. I ordered that. And then
Did you have money?
No, of course not. My mother. I can hear my mother.
$16 his too.
I can hear my mother shouting in the house, "Where are you? Where?" And then she sees me out there ordering from the ice cream man. Runs running out, grabs me. And she goes, "I'm sorry, he just got away." And he's like, "Yeah, I kind of figured something like that happened."
What's up, Gizzard and Black Dog? Hello, hello. And it's, sorry, I'm licking my fingers.
Okay, they're all talking about cars, living in cars over in the past.
Fire's been there.
Yes, I have. I lived in a 1982 El Camino.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had a couch. I had a pull-out couch in the back. I was...
How'd you do that?
21.
Oh, wait. Okay. El Camino is like
It's a truck car.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I hated those cars.
No.
And I did not like the guys that drove those cars. I wanted to, they skied me out.
El Caminos?
And, no, the guys that drove them. They always look like child molesters to me.
I was driving an El Camino for a few years.
Oh, shit.
It had Corvette cross-raced flags on the front. And
no Playboy mud flaps?
No, I cut out a section of the dashboard and inserted a TV. I wanted it to look like Kit. I mean, as ghetto Kit as you can be. This is in the age before seatbelt use was mandatory and before airbags.
What size TV did you have in there?
It was a 3-inch black and white tube TV. Yeah,
with the turn dial.
Cool. Yeah, you could. And then if there was, still the scrambled porn channel, you could, tune in on that too.
Well, you need cable for that. You don't have cable.
No. Channel 27 up here
at
11 p.m. switched over to the Stars Network, STARS Network.
Oh.
And they played adult videos over the air.
Get out of here.
You had to have a special antenna which had all these spikes on it.
Did you have
right to Boston.
With tinfoil on it as well?
Occasionally I did use tinfoil. I did. I mainly just hooked it up to the car antenna though.
So how'd you run it on power?
It plugged in the cigarette lighter.
Oh, did
Yeah.
You have an adapter?
No.
I have an adapter in my car.
Just hear that power draining. Oh.
Well, that's why you leave the V8 running.
What are those adapters called?
Power inverter.
Yeah, I have that with 3 plugs. Yeah. So I can do my hair. I can have a curling iron plugged in while I'm driving.
It was perfect. The fumes helped you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'd kick back on the couch, look through the back window, and watch TV.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you had the...
Yep.
Yeah, the couch was going the long way, right?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of awkward.
I couldn't open the couch, but...
Did you sleep on it?
I did. Well, on good nights, yeah, you could do that.
Were you parking a park?
No, I'd park near a friend's house or near a park, and we'd stay, awake until about 4 in the morning, and then from 4 to 6... At 6 o'clock, people would start coming out. Back then, you only needed 2 hours sleep. You were just...
That's true.
Gizzard shows here, the Spice Channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. I love the Spice Channel, actually.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from those channels.
What's up, Black Dog? What's up, Gizzard? Who else? Anyone else in the room?
Happy Sunday, guys.
Byron's in the room there. Okay.
I am here.
Hi, Byron.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
I was running around like a nut.
We're having a hot June. In less than a minute, the steamy film you ordered will be starting. But first, let me give you our address here. You can reach Spice at 161 Varick Street, Box 1054, New York, New York, 10013.
Oh, my God, let's send them a letter.
Tell us what you think about our
I'm sure they're long gone.
Really
Most of them are in prison by now.
On the air and even send you a little present. But now,
due to explicit sexual content.
What kind of little present are they going to send you?
Sexual content is not intended for viewers under the age of 18.
Oh my God, I used to think these women were hot.
Are you watching a video?
Oh, it's a sex exclusive on the Spice Channel.
Ooh.
Oh, they ended it.
It's getting to the good part.
Sneak preview. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Tiger Lily.
This is 1997.
All right. Well.
Programming is intended for an adult audience. Contact your local cable company for information.
We're not responsible if your children are still in the room.
There you go. Nice disclaimer.
Petticoat.
Is that a disclaimer for us or for them?
For us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a filthy disclaimer for us.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God. I could just sit here and eat the whole bowl of guacamole. that made.
Hey, you
sorry.
go right ahead. And
I
imagine
may
you,
need those extra chips because I do have.
Imagine you
glop
shitting.
of extra
I told
green.
you.
But,
Imagine-
So forgive
imagine
us. We're
shitting.
having dinner while we're doing our show because your girl's running a little late. I was multitasking.
thanks.
I was
You-
bringing
you're
beer
awesome.
because I heard this. I'm serving beer.
As a matter of fact,
Good timing.
Yeah.
You
There's
got to
one.
wait.
There's one Blue Moon left, and then
So-
a whole hell of a lot of
well,
Bud
I'll
Lights.
have the Bud Lights.
And then there's a
obviously.
grape Arita.
No, I'm going to hold that for the next time we go out to Chicago. I'll bring that out there.
Make yourself a fool
Bring
again.
it back home, with the grape Arita.
Oh my God.
So, I figured tonight we'd
Yes.
start out with a little bit of news.
Okay.
Tiger Lily, what's up, girl?
A couple of minutes before news. And just to, basically start out, yesterday was International Beer Day.
Yes, it was.
I celebrated by not having any beer at all.
Did I have beer yesterday? No.
I had
you,
margaritas.
Didn't you have one beer though before we started drinking margaritas?
No.
No.
No, never mixed.
Oh
like
no,
that.
you had tea. You were drinking tea.
Iced tea.
Yeah.
And then, because I said wood booger a few times,
Oh my God.
I was
yes.
ready to take a shot of Doc McGillicuddy's.
Yes. Yes.
So,
That I went and got for you. What
You
am I,
did?
your slave? Jesus Christ.
yes, you are.
I guess I am. Oh, no.
All right, so
I probably did last night.
here's the lead story of the night, April 8th, 2018. This is from Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan.
The police in Sheboygan, Wisconsin appealed to the public for help in late March tracking down the most unusual perpetrator. Over the past year and a half, the department posts on its Facebook page, someone has been clogging the women's toilet at the community center with a 20-ounce soda bottle.
Son of a bitch.
This is very strange and gross,
Yes.
the Sheboygan Press reported. The string of more than 25 incidents began in 2016. Joe Curlin, the city park and forestry superintendent, says that the suspect is likely an adult male based on security camera footage from outside the restroom. The city's resulting plumbing bills have totaled between $2,000 and $3,000. Oh, God, I keep on saying, I looked ahead and said Sheboygan. Fuckers.
I'm like, what the hell?
Doilers. This is according to the Sheboygan Press. Got to give them credit.
That frosts my balls. You know why? Because what I'm thinking,
Sorry.
especially
Well, frost my
it's at a
balls.
community
I know,
center,
right?
right? So
Yeah.
I mean, you're thinking as most people hate public restrooms as it is, because they're nasty, and you go there, and the last thing I could imagine is being on a crapper at the community center, and the water starts overflowing.
Oh, I would
I'd
want
be
to
so
vomit.
grossed out. Yeah.
Well, don't you get grossed out when there's water on the floor? Because
yeah.
you don't know if it's water
Yes.
or pee?
Oh,
Oh, that freaks me out.
Byron and I have talked about this before. You go to a bar, it's guaranteed pee. I mean, like,
That is not water.
yeah, it's like a drunk.
Hello, Casbar.
It's reconstituted water.
Girls, is the same thing? Yeah.
Saturday night, or what night we go out? Friday night?
I can't remember.
Well,
It was wet. In
You know
the
what it
stall,
is?
I kept going, I'm like, really? This is fucking
yeah,
sick.
and I'm sure Tiger Lily will confirm also what it is. Girls, when they go to, a lot of girls, when they go to public restrooms, they hover. They don't
Oh,
want
hell yeah.
Right? They don't want to sit on that toilet.
No.
But same thing, some of these girls are drunk or buzzed too. They're like, but half hold themselves on the wall. You're smiling because it's probably you.
No, I'm not holding my...
you
Okay,
think
I
you
only
hit
have
the top
one
of the
hand
toilet.
because my other hand's taking a selfie in the bathroom
Oh my
stall.
God, yeah.
Hello? You know I do.
Oh yeah, if you go...
It's like this. This is what it sounds like. Cheat. That's what it sounds like when the selfie's going.
I gotta fix my shirt, fluff up my hair, and do the cheesy smile and be like, yeah, bathroom selfie.
All right. The second bit of news comes to us from KHON2 from March 25th, 2018. That is out in Honolulu.
Ooh, Hawaii.
A man playing with a baseball on a roof of a parking structure in Honolulu on the 23rd of March had to be rescued by firefighters after he fell into a space between the two buildings and got stuck.
Oh my God.
Whoops.
Let's see. KHON-TV reported security guard Ray Rodriguez was dispatched to the roof to run the 55-year-old off. So, obviously, you know it was a high-priority call for the rent-a-cop there. Run the 55-year-old guy up there playing ball up there. He doesn't know what he could do. But he instead found the man had fallen into a 7 to 9 inch wide space between the cement walls.
Oh, you know he was wedged in there, too, if he fell, right?
Fuck yes.
Oh, shit. That reminds me of that movie where the guy was caught in the mountain, 72 hours or something.
Oh, we
like
had
that.
to chew his arm off, yeah.
Oh, I can't watch that movie. Sorry.
When pulling him out on a rope, that failed. Firefighters resorted to using drills and saws to cut through the concrete to free him. He was taken to the hospital in serious condition.
Oh, my God.
Thank you very
I
much.
bet.
KHON2.
It's 2 the number channel? Is it the
Yeah, it's
second?
channel 2.
Oh, there you go. Hey.
So that one falls under the headline of...
Whoops.
Dumbass.
Let's see. There are a couple of news. It sounds like a joke. Yes, that's it.
I'm full.
Are we full? Is that what's going on?
I'm wicked full, yes. Wicked.
Wicked. All right.
Somebody excuse myself and get napkins. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, sure.
And while I'm gone,
Dead
who
air
needs
time
beer?
here, and
Who
I'm
needs
trying to.
beer?
Yeah, me right here. I'll take a bite.
Well, wait
please.
before you go
Okay, 30 seconds.
for the nachos.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah. Cheers.
And don't you break any more of my glasses down.
And I'm holding those wicked piss of glass. I'd be pissed if I break that.
There you go. Mm-hmm. He was gonna break that one first. He's like, you saw that? He's like, bam. Nice.
Oh my God, that's like taco and Bud Light or Blue
it's
Moon
good.
and a jalapeno and some guac.
So this one is from March 9th, 2018, WESH-TV. This one is goes out. It's one of Patty Cake's favorite things to go to.
What's that?
Neldan Molina of Denver is dragging Hamburger Mary's restaurant. You know Hamburger Mary?
No, I don't. But
Yeah, you do. They were on Undercover Boss. They were the drag hamburger place.
No, I
They
didn't
do
see
drag
that.
shows during dinner.
Oh, I gotta Google that.
Yes.
Drag
Hamburger Mary's. It's
That'd
a
be cool.
national chain.
Oh my!
Wow.
Are they close by?
Not around here, no. They're mostly in the South and Midwest and West.
Could we hit one up on our way to Chicago?
I don't think it's in the. I don't think it's in Central America.
Yes, we will look.
But
if not, road
anyways,
trip, bumper.
Neldan Molina of Denver is dragging Hamburger Mary's restaurant in Tampa, Florida to court with a $1.5 million lawsuit alleging she was injured by a drag queen's breasts.
You know what I say to that?
Keep it shade.
Just in time, we've got a call.
Oh, howdy ho, you're on the Wicked Pizza Show. Who's this?
Well, that was a stupid.
How you doing?
Hey,
He should have rhymed.
I'm embarrassed.
I had some time. I was going to call you, and I had some time, but, you're interrupting my Spice channel, so I'm really pissed off about that.
Nice.
What is going on, man?
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Wow, pow, down.
That's right.
I shut it off for a little while, but how are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good. What?
Oh, no, you didn't get it all the way off there.
No.
Oh, you played sound effects. You probably can't hear it.
Is that what that guacamole does to you?
No. That's more.
Yeah, the farts.
That's what a guacamole does to you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, man, when's your next gig?
April 12th, Mohegan Sun, 10 o'clock.
All right. For those
And I have one. I have one on the 26th too, also at Mohegan Sun, and then May 10th at Mohegan Sun.
Oh, nice.
Geez, you were just filling up the bars in Mohegan Sun, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that stage. It's a great stage, great people, good time.
Yeah, it's a great spot. I mean, it's a nice place. It's gonna be a little difficult though, as far as getting in and out, right? I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of parking wise.
No, I get in and out just fine.
Yeah.
I get in and out just fine.
They got special parking for you?
No, not yet. I haven't reached that goal yet, but someday.
For our listeners, we're talking to Danny Sasso, the comedian. You find him on Facebook. He is awesome. And Patty Cakes
thank you.
back to the mic.
I had to go put my stuff away and get beer.
And get beer.
Yeah, important things in life, beer, food.
Spice Channel,
The Spice Channel, all right?
Oh, actually, I'm going to put that at the top of the list, and then beer second.
Oh, Byron liked it. He was looking at porn earlier. Oh.
Hey, I was the one who was ready for the show. Meantime, I'm like 8:15. 8:15. We got to go on. We got to go on.
I was cooking.
I know, and he was rubbing himself raw over here.
Oh, shit. I missed that? Damn it.
The problem being is during this quote setup time, he's playing more sound effects and videos than anything, and it's like, you know,
Stop
I'm trying to
bitching, you old married couple.
Well, I bitch because I'm bitching because like then I'll play something. He looks at me like, "Why are you playing that crazy shit?" Because you're playing crazy shit, and I'm trying to figure stuff out. But he always tries to overcompensate.
Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
Oh, that's nice. I love
I
that.
heard that. That's good. All right.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that all my life.
Oh, my
You
God.
kidding me?
Oh shit.
So how's winter been?
So when are you guys going to go there next?
We have talked about it. We probably will hit it again in another month or so.
We just have to plan it when it's during the week. We have to plan it a little differently.
Yeah, because
Right.
we all have different schedules, so kind of.
And definitely when I'm there, you know.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
For sure.
Sorry, I'm a Valley girl, you know. Duh. No.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Oh, my.
So how's winter been for you?
Oh, it sucks. Being a roofer, I don't get much work, you know.
Say. So you've been, have you been lazy this whole time? You've been chilling, watching Judge Judy?
No, I've been watching a lot of TV, though. I'm learning a lot of things.
Like
you know,
what?
I found out I'm not fully clean unless I'm zestfully clean. Kind of pissed me off.
No, you got to go get yourself a bidet. I'm telling you.
Oh God, here we go.
That'll power wash the
You know
dingleberries
what?
right off of that cornhole.
I'm going to jump on the bidet bandwagon with Byron, just so you know. I know you're making fun,
Yeah.
but I like that fresh little shoot of water in my ass. That sounds great. Well, you know. Sorry.
Well, there's nothing like, you know, I like watching the Spice Channel and having the water shoot at my ass because then I kill two birds with one stone. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Well, you know, they do say that the anal opening does have more nerve endings than any other part of your body.
Oh.
That's why they call it an ending. But that could be like, you know, that's like the happy ending from the Ice Cream Man too, you know. I don't know what you guys did with them super blow pops, but I certainly didn't eat them. They melted too fast, you know.
Oh, so you go for the sweet happy ending there, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my God.
The only problem with that was you get the happy face ones with the gumball eyes, and those would always get stuck, and that kind of pissed me off. It took me like a week to get them out. You know what I mean?
Wait, of which end?
Oh,
Actually, they're a little bit too big for that.
That's what she said.
A little bit too big for that end.
Oh,
anyway.
Oh my.
Anyway, back to the butt ice cream. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun though. I'm just thinking.
You know.
Are you looking at me saying that?
I'm
No.
sorry. My filthy eyes, man.
So apparently we're losing Gizzard.
Gizzard.
His iPad, he must be watching too much porn on it, and so he's got to go recharge.
Well, it is the weekend. We're all watching porn on the weekend, definitely, you know.
That's why you plug it in while you're watching.
We got to release all the tension before we start our work week.
Oh, Magoo, you've done it again.
Yes.
Well, Danny, now, I know on our show and when we asked you at the show why you got into comedy, for some of the other different listeners tonight, tell us how long you've been doing it and, you know, what got you into it. You know, just so people get a little gist.
Yeah, well, I've always been funny. You know, I've been the class clown when I was a kid. You know, the substitutes were absolutely terrified of me. You know, and I always wanted to do this, but I raised 6 kids as I grew up, and 3 kids of mine and 3 stepkids. And now that they're all older and out, I always had this dream and just making people laugh. And I just recently started this in July, and I think I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm getting a lot of people and a lot of laughs and a lot of fans. So
yeah. We love you. We think you do a great job.
Oh, yeah, you're hilarious, man. No doubt.
That is awesome. You 3 are awesome, and you've been so much support and just spreading the word about me, and even allowing me to call. This is great. I got a lot of respect for all three of you.
Thank you.
Is Mom listening?
Mom is listening.
She's a big fan. I know that, Phyllis, right? So I remember stuff like that. I remember stuff
I know,
like that.
you have a photographic memory.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So just,
Good for you.
stuff pops up.
I can't remember where my underwear are half the time. Sorry. That's not a good thing to say.
Mine ain't even on because, it's just easier that way.
Going commando.
Right? I mean, well, why have to
I
slow
can't
things
do
down?
that.
No? You don't like the free ball?
I need the boys need to be contained. They
Why?
need to be
You don't like
controlled.
that freeze?
His worry is that if he had to run out, if the building was on fire or something like that,
I ain't getting drafted, man.
naked.
Yeah.
So what? You know what? Oh my God. Like, even for girls, I know we can't wait till like the end of the day to rip our bras off, let these puppies free. Because it's like they're just confined half the time. It's like, no, thank you.
Cream on nipples.
Ooh, I know.
I couldn't lie though. I mean, I tried boxers one time, and it was just, I did it one day, and by the end of the night, I had black and blues on the inside of both knees. I said, "That's it. I'm not wearing boxers no more."
You can't. You need some form of control.
Hey.
Yeah, I got to have the fruit of the loom.
Nice job there with that one.
Not too tight, not too restrictive. You just enough.
Boxer briefs. Perfect.
Yeah.
You guys are bad.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yes.
But yeah, I do know. Also, Danny does a lot of. He's got a lot of quick videos on YouTube.
Yes,
and you find out. He's always doing little zany things. It's great.
And that's just all improv. I mean, that's just me walking around the house, and I'll pick something up and just whatever comes to my head. And most of my shows are 90% of it's not planned. Whatever comes out of my mouth, my head, I'm just going to go with it. I don't like to do the same thing all the time. I really like to change it up, so you're not watching the same movie all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you come to see me, you're going to see some crazy, out of the world stuff, and I can promise you that.
That moment, whatever the moment.
Whatever's going on, yeah.
Yep.
If I'm feeling my ass, then I'm going to, that's what's going to come out my ass, So.
But what I wanted to ask you was, as far as that goes, how long did it take to really kind of to pick out what you're going to talk about, and do you test it out in your family before you go out and?
Oh, absolutely. I am constantly cracking jokes or wise jokes, and they're constantly popping in my head. Call it a gift if you want. I don't know what it is. It's just. I mean, my world is based around laughter, and I'm enjoying every minute of it,
Well, this is good. I mean, I've been trying to, I'm thinking about doing an open mic night somewhere. I know I'm basically just going to start off with a one-liner. So I got a bidet in my place. And you kind of go for, shit humor seems to work a lot.
You probably should have people with Priuses too.
Oh, yeah. That'll be the grand
finale. When I first started out, I had some of the veterans telling me, get a 5-minute set and do the same 5-minute set all the time. And I got to be honest with you, I didn't do that. I changed it up every single time. And for me, that seems to be working. I've tried to make up new crazy stuff all the time. And it's just my life, being a roofer and just the crazy things. It's maybe, I did a lot of drugs when I was a kid. I don't know what happened, it's in there. So I'm going to let it out,
Yeah, but I think it also works is like, you say always change it up. And, there might be a few jokes that you used last week that, worked well, but you put a whole bunch of new stuff in there. So like you said, it is constantly changing, but at the same time, a few jokes that definitely work, and then you throw in some new
if
stuff
something works, I'm going to stick with it. Like I'll come out and say, I was going to shave, but I'd rather look like, Jesus than a 70s porn star, and that seems to be funny. And I usually,
porn stars are hot.
So I seem to, and when I do shave, I look like the 70s porn star with the mustache and the long hair, so.
The 70s porn star named Jesus.
Oh, God. So bad.
But I do like to add different things in, you know what I mean? I don't want people, there's some of the same people come to see me, and I just don't want them to see the same thing all the time. You know what I mean? I want to change it
I
up.
was going to mention that because I know like some people do tend to go to comedy shows frequently, and so they pick up on the same jokes over and over. Like the three of us went to open mic recently in Worcester, Bull Mansion, and Patty and I went the month before, and there were a few jokes that we recognized.
Yes.
That
from like one or two,
yeah, and like some were okay, but but
well, I can see them doing that just to work on their timing.
Yeah,
because that's
right.
That's
I'm not saying that it's wrong. There's no way that I'm saying that it's wrong because what works for somebody doesn't work for anybody else. But for me, it seems to be working. Change it up, and it allows me to just give a little more. I want to show people what's in this crazy head of mine. I want them to know what's going on and have a laugh because laughter is the best, cure for medicine. So that's my goal, is, make people laugh, and that's it.
That's why we, the three of us all like comedy, and I think that's why we do go to a lot of it and things like that, watch a lot of it.
We love to support comedians as well.
We do have a question from the audience. Tiger Lily, our number one super fan. Hold on a second.
Yes.
I don't know what she's won yet for that, but we'll figure something out.
Another bottle of Merlot or whatever.
Malort.
Yeah,
you don't want to try Malort. Let's see. From Tiger Lily, it says, "Are there comedy groupies?"
Do I have comedy groupies?
Well,
do you know of any?
Are there comedy groupies out there?
Yeah, you three.
Oh yeah, it's true. When we pick up a few, we try to follow them. Kayla, we like Kayla Sampson quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she's hot.
Very funny.
It's kind of easy to,
easy killer.
Easy on the eyes.
Oh, right.
You see a guy get up there like, oh, great sausage fest, and you see like a girl come up there, and you're like,
remember, I'm a girl.
I know
I will look at the sausage and
you
see if
wanted
it's
comedians
worthy.
to butter your muffin. We know we have that on tape. We got that
and I had, when I started out, I had big, there's some people that really helped me. They're very funny. You probably know him. It's Jeff Wade.
Yes,
and
Jeff.
And Frank Mangello, if you know him. Pat Oakes has helped me.
Yep.
These are the guys who've been doing it for a while, and like I said, I haven't been doing it long, and I have a long way to go. But they've been a big support, and an inspiration. So
I have a question. Are you just mainly in Connecticut, or do you get to Connecticut? Forgive me if this was asked or mentioned before, but do you ever get out to Mass at all? And
no,
if you do,
but I really want to. 90% of my shows are at Mohegan. I'm very comfortable there.
Which is
I love the stage. And that's where I started. My first one was at Mohegan.
Did you ever do Pistol
Yes, and I was at Pistol Pete's. Yeah. And that's Jeff Wade. Jeff is probably listening, so yeah, I hope so, Jeff.
If not, we'll put it on his page.
Yeah, we'll be back there. We'll be back at comics as well as Pistol Pete's. We haven't been to Pistol Pete's yet. We'd like to get there. Yes. Jeff would like us to go there, and we definitely want to do it. It was just a date.
Yeah, that's a fun place too.
Yeah, so we'll definitely hit that one up. I know that they do a mix too. They have they have the set comics. They also do open mic.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Every other Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We'll have to coordinate something, but we'll definitely be at Pistol Pete's and comics. Comics was. They were very friendly. They were a little concerned at the beginning, but then everything worked out. But I think we just want to give it enough time so we're not like a burden on them,
Yeah. Well, when did we go there? Was it like November?
Where?
Yeah, that was months ago. So
yeah, we're due. We should book something in the next couple months.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. And you guys, that was great having you there.
Oh, we loved it. And we loved doing that kind of roundtable discussion with everyone.
Yeah.
That was kind of a first for us, a little bit in a way.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but everyone
we
got to
get more microphones. That's what we need.
Yeah. Well, we like doing stuff like that. It's difficult because of scheduling, but honestly, it's like a pain in the ass to drag everything with us. But at the same time, we like it because when we do a show. Like you can go back anytime you want and listen to your set.
Yes.
And
right.
I mentioned earlier, your mother could listen in, people that be able to listen in, and catch it on a recording. It doesn't have to be live. Like, it's always available in playback.
Unless Patty is really laughing really hard, then you miss like half of the set there.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm enjoying
But
myself.
I mean, that's the major thing is like the getting exposure, doing stuff like this, getting exposure. And I think, to me right now, that's really important to get my name out there, let people know who I am, let them listen, give it a shot. And even doing stuff like this. And that's why I am constantly promoting where I'm going to be and constantly trying to crack jokes, just to get that name out there.
So like you
guys are helping me, you're helping me more than you know.
We're helping you do your favorite hobby of exposing yourself.
Exactly.
I think
to the ice cream man.
I'm the ice cream man.
Tiger Lily says Airstream Mobile Studio. We've talked about that many times too.
Let's get a Winnebago.
A Winnebago.
How hot would that be? I want like a jalopy.
What
beat down one. Come on. It's wicked pizza.
She says that. I really picture us getting some like cheap pop up we have to fix up and making it into a studio on the go.
Oh, dude, I'm flea marketing that shit up. I'm gonna put like some what do you call it? Horns in there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Elk. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Animal horns.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, right. I'm getting all kinds of glitz and glamour, and
I don't know. My friends bought a Winnebago and used it to go back and forth to Patriots games. 3 trips with a bunch of guys. We'll just
oh my god,
fuck that up.
Yeah, but it would be fun as hell, man.
Yeah. Well, all you need is
I'm cooking, and I'll bring the beer.
All you need is Bumpa over here to drop a deuce once in that fucking tank.
Come
and it's
on,
all
man.
done.
Why not?
No, we will pull over and make him dude outside.
Danny, see what I got to do with Danny? This is not right.
I have it.
That was not right.
That's on the terabyte hard drive, so it's not on the solid state.
Oh God.
I'm working it.
Oh,
So I got a brand new machine, still figuring it out.
That's okay. We'll let it slide.
Oh.
Whoops.
You're right.
Oh my god, you guys.
Stop.
What?
Focus, guys. Focus.
You've got
Danny,
the serious questions.
Who are
now.
your your favorite inspiration growing up? What comedians made you laugh most?
Well, Robin Williams was one of my favorite. Rodney Dangerfield was my favorite. Later on, it was Jim Carrey and all them characters and faces he made, and there's so many. When I was my father was very, very funny. Very, very funny man. And when I was very young, he used to watch like Laugh-In and Dean Martin roast, and I mean that's what started it. And those were hilarious. I mean, the comedians back then were just hilarious, and I think that's what started me off. And I was always the guy when the family reunions or the family got together. I was the clown. It's like everybody sat around and let me go. So.
Yeah.
I can just imagine a family reunion and you start doing that joke like Eddie Murphy for the beginning of Raw. I gotta make it snow.
Oh God.
Hey, I dealt with something today that pisses me off, and I've talked about it a million times.
Okay, what's that?
And I bring it up because I want to ask Danny how he feels about it. When you go to the store, whether it be Walmart or wherever, and they have those self-checkout lanes,
Yeah.
the old folks don't belong in that lane.
Why?
They just don't belong there. They don't know what's happening. They're lost. They have no idea what a barcode is. They just they forget their glasses. They can't read the screen.
First world problems.
Oh yeah, and there needs to be a sign.
So are you?
If you're
waiting?
over 60, you can't use this machine.
But are you waiting in line behind these people?
Yes.
Or are you just watching them?
I was behind them, and there were four of the machines, the registers.
Okay.
And 3 of them, 2 of them were functioned by old people, and 1 I think didn't know English.
Oh, and aren't you with 2 5-year-olds?
I was with 2 5-year-olds. There were like 3 people in front of me before them, and the poor lady, the cashier. Honestly, I think they took a cashier, like just a cashier that hadn't been trained on the system, and just stuck her there because she would sit there and stare at the screen just as
Dude, it's Walmart.
mystified
How
like
much
they do.
training is there?
No.
Really?
They have no.
There's no training in
There's no
Walmart.
training, no. But she's staring at it like, okay, it tells you what. Well, she's like, I don't know what that is, and she's like, shrugging, and she's just tapping the screen over and over.
Was it a piece of fruit or vegetable? How could
No.
she not know what it is?
No, what happens is the thing has got like a sensor, the weight.
Yes.
So if you. And I yell I usually hear me. I'm screaming at my kids when I'm out there because they're always touching the shit over there in the bag. Yeah, don't touch it, you'll fuck it up. That's me yelling at a 5-year-old. Don't touch it, you'll fuck it up.
Great, these kids
Leave it
now
alone.
have
Right.
some sort of a daddy issue later on in life. Don't touch that.
The only time they get, don't. I say don't. I tell you once. They get whacked after that. But no, they was, I'm like,
It wasn't
So
as
you
bad
had a
as...
pleasant experience today, then, Bubba.
I see people yelling at it. I see people yelling at it. Especially when they say, put item in bag. Put item in bag.
Yeah,
put
right.
item in bag. And they're yelling, I put the fucking item in the bag.
Right? Yeah, and there was one, and I talked about the one that I didn't think understood English because the screen indicated to take the bag out of that spot. It was full, it was detecting the weight. Take bag out, remove bag from bagging area. And she's like, boom, banging on the screen. She's picking the thing up,
That's
putting it
when
back
you go over
down.
and say, honey, can I help you?
So, all right, I should have. But
No, that's when you just walk up,
the
throw everything on the
was-
floor, and go, excuse me, let a professional
The
through.
cashier / attendant was busy with somebody else who, again, she didn't understand what the screen was saying. She's like, and I'm like, this is a fucking 3-ring circus. But as far as the English, hey, that's challenge we'll deal with every day. But the old folks, you don't belong in that lane. It's kind of like when you get on the highway and you go in the left lane and you're doing like 50. You don't
my
belong in
lane?
there. Your lane, yeah, right?
Yeah.
But, like when a Prius is in your lane, they don't belong there, do they?
No.
No.
No, you see a traffic jam,
Yeah.
guaranteed there's a Prius or some other hybrid asshole right in front.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Fuckers get out there and go, I'm saving the world. Well, get the fuck out of my way. I want to ruin the world.
I think,
Oh, my God.
And-
Anyway.
but I think there's nothing wrong. 90% of the stores should have the self checkout. Very easy, but again, that's for us the 3 of us here.
Right.
And I'm assuming Danny could figure that shit out. But
I think so.
yeah,
I'm
but
not
you
sure.
get those. That's why I say the old folks in general. The old folks just they're still using flip phones.
Hey, Tonto, you're
know?
getting kind of old over there, too.
Yeah, but when I say
Now,
old folks,
yeah,
they're 30
let's-
years
let's-
older than me.
Now, what are we talking old now? So how old are we talking?
60 plus. All right.
60. All right, I'm
60
safe.
is not even old. 60 is like the new 50 or
Oh,
45.
and that, many cases that's true. I guess it would.
That's going to be my theory when I'm
what
60.
the question should be?
What's it?
Do
Are you
have
competent?
do you have a cell phone?
Okay.
If they don't have a cell phone, no, they can't use it. 2, what kind of cell phone? If it's a flip
Well, I was
phone,
going to say,
you can't use it.
Well, that 1/A and B.
Yeah.
For that one.
Well, if they call a satellite phone or a bag phone, no, they can't use it either.
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, that's for him. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
he is really wound up tonight.
Oh, it just pisses me off every time. I've talked about it a million times. It still fucking frosts my fucking balls.
Yeah.
Why these people have to be in that lane?
Oh my God.
And you know that these people have probably used it before and had problems with it, but they still insist to go there. Why? If you're fucking clueless and can't figure out the register every fucking time you go, why would you fucking use it
Oh my
again?
God, Bumpa! What kind of Sunday
she
do you
said.
have? Jesus Christ!
Okay, I think you've gone over that now
Oh,
3 times. Wait, take a deep breath.
This poor guy.
Now that
This poor
now that I
guy.
think about it, that did kind of happen to me once. It was an old guy though,
Okay.
and he kept doing that. And I walked up to him and I said, "Excuse me, can I help you grab your bag?" And he turned around and hit me with his cane. Says, "I don't swing that
She
way."
said.
Like, whoa!
I don't ask. I just grab the bag.
Oh, there you go.
I don't
She
grab
said-
old man's bags though.
Yeah, right. But that
Grab him by the.
that's the thing too.
The only
Like,
old bag I'm grabbing is mine, especially during Spice Channel.
I remember seeing an old
Skin
lady,
Max.
an old lady in front of me. There was another guy in front
Was
of
she
me.
bent over?
More
old lady, 70-ish plus. All right, she was using that self checkout.
Oh shit!
And she's used. I forget what she had. It was a box. I could see where the UPC was. The barcode was on the back, but it was away from where she was trying to scan.
Yeah.
And she, She's going over and over and over, and she's not getting it. And she's like, this thing's not working. This thing's not working. And she's screaming, waiting for a cashier to come over. And the cashier comes over and nicely and politely just takes bleep. And she's like, well, it didn't work. And she got all nasty about it.
Well, because she's embarrassed.
But again, and I get that. I do get that. But you don't belong there.
Oh my God.
See now, if I was there, I would have helped her because I love old lady boxes.
Oh, even though if they're dusty, they have cobwebs.
Well, yeah.
Oh shit! All right, so I'm gonna get off.
As long as you get one of them blow pops ice cream cones, you're all set.
No, I don't like cold. I'm not into cold. I can't do cold.
All right, you know what that means?
Yeah, corn
Crank
dogs.
up the freezer. Get a corn dog. No, give him the Alaska pipeline.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into that whole thing. But Danny, so do you have any goals for 2018 that you're working towards? Like, do you want to play somewhere new, or just anywhere? Play with a certain comedian that you've been wanting to play with? Anything like that? Or perform, not play.
I just want to. My main goal is to get more invites. I'd love to get more invites and maybe a lot more paid events. Right. A real crazy goal would be get on Saturday Night Live. But that's
that'd be amazing.
a dream. But
you never know.
Yeah, and I say you got that
know.
potential because you're so original as far as the stuff you throw out.
Yeah, I'm hoping that works. I'm doing something different than everybody else. I'm assuming, and I'm hoping that's the right path. I mean, that's my goal, that I'm doing the right thing, by changing it up all the time. But we'll see.
Well, we're definitely here to help support you and to back you and promote you. We dig what
That
you're
is
doing.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, she wants to stand right in back of you and heckle you while you're on stage.
I've only done that one time, and I was completely hammered on 9 shots. So.
Yeah, that was a quick.
He wasn't at that
spiral
show. That's
down.
when who did we meet that night? We met Kayla. We met Brian Pelicano and Brian Holland there.
Yeah.
And I was heckling the other guys at the end because
Todd Clay.
I was just completely hammered. Going, yeah, I wasn't even heckling. I was engaging extremely loud on stage. Yeah, man, I can take coke too, man.
Yeah, Danny, you should have been at that one. We did a comedy show.
God,
It was a fundraiser comedy show, and we were right on the stage off to the side, and she.
The drinks were too expensive.
Progressively got intoxicated.
No,
she had a
purse
full
expensive.
She had a purse full of nips.
I slipped out to the liquor store and bought everyone 3 nips.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted the nips.
Yeah, because
I
you
drank.
found herself with 11 nips. Me gin. I don't drink rubbing alcohol straight.
I was still thinking about you. But no, I bought everyone 3 nips, and I wound up doing 3, 6, 9. At minimum 9 nips.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all? Yeah.
I'm a freaking lightweight, dude. I was like,
well, so you got that soundbite? You got that soundbite queued up there, Bumpa?
No, probably no powder one.
Muffin?
Yeah.
Why do I have a knife? Am I buttering something?
I often ask my question.
Butter my muffin. What am I doing with this now?
Ladies, Todd.
I don't know if you heard that, but
no, you probably didn't hear from my computer because.
Why do I have a knife?
She's wondering why she had a knife, and then.
Am I buttering something? Ooh,
and
butter my muffin.
Yeah, and it just went south really, really fast.
Yeah. She went to the bathroom like 3 times. Each time she came back, she was a little more intoxicated.
Yeah.
And the 3rd time, she had to be carried out to the car.
Thank you, Bumpa. And I wound up showing up at a nightclub that they were like, that girl's not coming in. Oh, I'm fine. I can come in. They're like, no, you're not. No. But anyway.
So, Danny, again, tell us your next gig is where and when.
It is April 12th, Thursday, April 12th, Mohegan Sun, 10 o'clock. And then I'll be April 26th, Mohegan Sun, and May 10th at Mohegan Sun.
Damn.
Nice. You like Mohegan Sun?
Oh, yeah.
And those are all
yes,
it's
I like
every
Mohegan
other
Sun.
Thursday you're at Mohegan Sun starting this week. Very nice.
Yes, pretty much.
Very nice. That's good, though.
Yeah, I like drinking that, so.
We had a blast there. We really did.
Yeah, pineapple beer really packs a punch.
Pineapple ale or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff was good. Yeah. Good time.
You'll wake up in the morning like...
Whoops.
No, you wake up in the morning to...
Well, no. You wake up in the morning and you hear this.
Oh, good God. See, this is a mistake you make. Sleeping in the same room.
Your shit was loud,
Don't tell.
But it is preserved for all time now on the Wicked Pisser Show.
But again, anybody, this is Danny Sasso, comedian. You can check him out on Facebook. You can find his Facebook page. We'll put a link to his page on our page again shortly.
And on YouTube as well.
Yeah. And you'll find twice. What's that?
2 S's, right?
2
S-A-S-S-O?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If you say it real fast, you spell it, it'll be Danny's asshole.
Nice. I never thought of it that way. That's pretty good.
That is funny.
Yeah. Danny's asshole is up here. Oh, wait.
There you go.
Danny's asshole.
Come to Mohegan Sun, April 12th, and come see Danny's asshole.
Definitely.
He'll make it wink at you. Only if you're purdy.
Oh, shit.
And hopefully, we plan to do our own open mic night some night soon in the future. And we'll extend the invite to you if you're free to make it. We're not paying.
Absolutely. You guys have one. I will be there.
That'd
be great.
We can show all the idiots like me who think you can go out and stand up in front of a crowd of people and just basically drop your trousers and show everybody your junk. That's basically what I feel it's like. It is.
You mean because you're exposing
yourself?
Yes,
yeah,
that's true.
Oh, don't challenge Danny to that, though.
Yeah, he has no trousers.
No, I am Italian. I don't want to scare everybody. You know what I mean?
Damn. Hey, now.
Oh, jeez.
Are you taping me again?
All right, man. We appreciate you calling in tonight. We'll definitely have you back again if you'd like.
All right, absolutely. Thank you guys for letting me, giving me this opportunity. And it was great. It was great hearing from you guys, and I hope you come to Mohegan soon. That'd be awesome. And if you're listening, come catch me April 12th. You won't be disappointed.
All right, Danny. Thank you very much, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, say, go to a break now?
Yeah, I'll take a quick break. Yeah.
You got something queued up? No.
No?
No, of course not.
I was talking.
He was just interviewing.
You are right now.
Oh, there you go.
That's only a minute 20, so I'm not. No, we need something a little bit longer.
We can take that into 2.
I need beer.
I got to clean up my guac.
Guac.
You got the right from Power Glide coming your way. Right,
coming up next on WFAQ, Fuck You Radio. You are listening to The Wicked Pisser Show.
Your book is written, oh, so they say. Headed down to the coast, riding shotgun in the Jeep. There's a bubble in my belly, and I hope it's really smelly. I can feel it start to creep. So I lean to my right, 'cause my cheeks were kinda tight. As I push a little bit, I think like lit. I thought I farted, but I shit. Thought I farted, but I shit. Fuck! And now it's squishy when I sit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit.
Oh, you farted!
Damn, I hate it when I shart. I can't even trust a fart. Tried to give a little toot, now there's caca in my chute. I thought I farted, but I shit.
Oh, you farted!
I thought I farted, but I shit. And now it's squishy when I sit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit. I got poop all in my crack and a little on my sack. I thought I farted, but I shit.
Oh no, you didn't. Sucker tried to
Welcome back. You're listening to the Wicked Business Show. We are at show number 98.
Holy shit, we're almost at 100.
We are.
Do we win a prize
That was a
when
little
we
bit
get
of
to
power.
100?
That was a little bit of Power Glide, followed up with the Shart song.
Ooh.
I thought I farted, but I shit. I'm working on getting a hold of him and maybe having him call in for an interview.
That would be good.
Yeah. A lot of hoops you have to jump through.
Yeah.
And I really don't have the time. I'm always so busy.
Asleep in your chair?
Shh, don't tell me.
Right? If he's not working, he's sleeping. Unbelievable.
I didn't want to wake him up yesterday.
It definitely could be you. You're louder.
I have been louder, yes. But anyways, do we want to try to finish with the news?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we might. Do we have a possible additional phone call?
Maybe. I don't know if Kayla's listening. Kayla, give us a call, girl, if you want to give us a... Well, that sounds right. Call, girl. Give us a buzz.
Well, she's down in the great state of Florida.
I thought she came back.
No, she's back.
She's
she
back?
might be back.
Yeah.
And she's exhausted.
Well, she's in Florida. Who cares? I heard around the world. And speaking of around the world, real quick,
Yes.
while I was looking at the geographical stats on our show,
Okay.
we popped up in another country.
We did?
Really?
Really? Where?
Good morning, Vietnam!
That's right.
Is that true?
Yep.
Is that
There's popped up in Vietnam.
We got to get somebody
Vietnam.
in South Korea to get a radio transmitter and transmit it over the border. That would just fuck up Kim Jong, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I guess
Kim
somebody...
Jong-un. Or whatever you say.
All right, to go back to the Wicked Business News. News of the weird. We don't report it because it's
Weird.
important. We report it because it's fucked up.
Yeah, that's right. If it ain't fucked up, it ain't on the show.
So this one is also something that Patty Cakes would be interested in.
Oh, really?
A family in Lakewood, Colorado picked up some groceries at a Walmart in Littleton, Colorado on March 5th, including a box of Quaker 100% natural granola with oats, honey, and raisins. When they sat down for breakfast the next morning, they told KMGH-TV, Anthea, the woman, noticed the Best Buy date on the box was February 22nd, 1997.
Get out of town.
Yeah, more than 21 years ago. Her husband, Josiah, ate his full bowl and didn't suffer any unpleasant consequences.
Yeah, right? Well, Raisin Bran.
Anthea stopped after 2 bites, and they plan to return the box to Walmart.
Well, you know what happens with stuff like that is that old people find food in their cabinets, and they return stuff all the time to grocery stores that are expired or whatnot, and they have to take them back.
Yeah.
And the idiots that don't look at the dates put them back on the shelf.
Right. It's like, it's scanned in. Okay, yep, we'll take it back. Here you go.
Yep, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Or they could have found a box of the shit piled in the back somewhere with a poor, poor shipping and receiving management back there, Like something found in the way back of the stockroom.
So we've got a snowflake in the news.
Oh.
An old snowflake.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, probably a parental snowflake.
Okay.
A co-ed dormitory at Hunter College in New York City has become the site of a dispute between the college and a 32-year-old Lisa Palmer, who won't vacate her dorm room despite having discontinued her classes in 2016.
She's just living there.
This is last month, March 28th.
Yeah.
No, February 28th, sorry. This is a little bit older, but Palmer, who works for an architectural firm, has racked up a staggering $94,000 in unpaid residential hall charges.
Wow.
Yeah. A lawsuit filed in Manhattan Supreme Court noted the New York Post reported that on the 28th, that in June of 2016 and the fall of 2017, she received eviction notices, but she just won't budge.
But it's expensive to live there. I mean, with her grand, she could have bought a fucking condo
Right,
somewhere.
but this is what you call a failure to get out of college.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Palmer moved into... so she received the eviction notices. Palmer admitted that dorm life is really lonely. I feel isolated.
Then why stay
Fucking
there?
pack up and get
Exactly.
the fuck out. Palmer was moved into a wing of the dorm that's occupied by one middle-aged nurse, whom the college is also trying to evict. In fact, they're working on removing 9 nurses who were given rooms in the building when it was owned by Bellevue Hospital.
Oh.
So they could, Bellevue.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a not-so place.
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
So,
hey, the nurses are running around the hallway and everyone...
That's right.
Oh, I love Three Stooges.
Now, this one is under the title of...
Whoops.
Kenny Bachman, 21 years old, had a rude awakening when he racked up a $1,636 Uber fare.
How do you do that?
On February 23rd, following a night of partying with high school friends in Morgantown, West Virginia. The Charlotte Observer reported that Bachman and the friend he planned on staying with stopped at a convenience store during the evening. The friend told Bachman to wait outside. He went into the store, but Bachman was gone when the friend emerged. He had summoned an Uber to take him home to Gloucester County, New Jersey.
Holy crap.
Bachman was passed out for most of the nearly 300-mile trip, which was subject to surge pricing.
I was going to say, was it surging?
Doubling the fare right up there. Bachman challenged the charge, but ended up paying the full fare. He feels like there's very little he could have done to reverse it.
I wonder if he goes by the name of Baki Cakes.
Where do you come up with that?
Oh, you're drunk, getting the Uber. And
Well, at least he didn't
say,
get...
I need to go home.
At least he didn't...
Oh, that sounds like me.
At least he didn't
cold.
throw up or urinate in the vehicle, because on top of that, they've got cleaning fees, too.
Whoa.
Shit.
But, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, you piss or puke and that becomes a hazardous waste, and you got to get it professionally cleaned and shit.
So this happened in Miami back in February. A Miami resident, Lucy Ramo, didn't know what hit her as she lay in bed. She was talking on the phone. She thought a bomb had gone off as wood and debris fell on her bed. She kept screaming, "What happened? What happened?" She told the Miami Herald. Well, it wasn't a bomb. It was an 80-pound inflatable raft that had crashed through her roof after becoming untethered from a Royal Canadian Air Force search and rescue helicopter that had been conducting an offshore training exercise nearby. The accident is being investigated, and the Air Force intends to help the resident with accommodations and other support. She suffered only minor injuries, the Miami Herald reported. Yeah.
Miami, huh?
Miami.
That's
oh my
right.
God. That's actually a good song.
Oh, yeah.
Can y'all feel that?
You feel that? I feel that. Every
I'm
time I go to
feeling
South
right.
Beach, yo,
Yep.
I'm overdue for that.
When you put your foot up on a rock and you can feel your nuts moving back and forth. You know?
Yeah. Atlantic City, the original.
We use a little bit of custom paint for the golf cart for Patty. So, but his political ambitions aren't new. He's also run for governor, land commissioner, and state legislature. This is through Associated Press via KFSM TV. And
Does he look like him? Is there a picture of him?
No, there's no pictures. This is
I wonder
just
if he looks like him too.
This is my my now new news feed. So it seems to update it pretty well.
Oh my God!
But that is Wicked Piece of News of the Week. We bring you all the weird news that you can handle, and some you don't even want to hear about.
I'm Bruce Nolan for Eyewitness News. Back to you, fuckers.
That's right.
I love that movie.
Oh man.
So yeah. One more thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was where did it go? Come on, I gotta find it.
Come on, Eileen. Sorry.
Come on, her. That's not nice.
Okay, so recently,
it is nice.
Louis the Chipmunk, who we've
yes. We talked about that.
He has made the news. Apparently, he got drunk while doing a show. I think it was with Echo and the Bunnymen and a couple of other out-of-work artists around. And a reporter happened to have a recording device going, and this is how it went.
Problem. Illegal immigrants. You people in Texas and California know what I'm talking about. Get these fucking illegal assholes out of my country. For Christ's sakes, the word illegal is right in their title. I know some Democratic asshole will say, they're almost citizens, or some candy-coated term like that. Bullshit. Illegal. Round them up and get them out. Not fair, you say? Neither is having illegal aliens take work away from United States workers. Fuck them, get them out. And just to reiterate, in case you people are confused about my commentary, I'm talking about illegal immigrants, not the ones that come here properly. I'm fine with those. They're great. Fourth and final
that was just a quick snippet. Apparently, he went on for a good 45 minutes before management tossed him out the door. It was kind of embarrassing for him. We'll have to get him back in the studio eventually.
Definitely.
But now Louis the Chipmunk, he left the trio of Chipmunks just prior to their taking off back in the old days. Apparently, he's accused Dave. I believe he's jumped on the Me Too bandwagon too.
Oh yeah.
So
you're not happy.
We're supporting you, Louis.
As grumpy as he may be.
She got a great ass.
Oh my God.
Well, that's good.
Right? Shit. Let me see. I had a commercial here queued up somewhere. Oh, God. Yeah, right.
Hold on a second.
Treating you.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my God. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
I'm hungry for something different.
Zebra Bar. Get the fever.
I was always eating fudge, but I wanted to snack on something else.
The front is white and pure. The back is dark and naughty.
What about nuts?
You'll love the nuts. Which side will you try first? Zebra Bar. It satisfies your exotic cravings, whatever they are. Put it in your mouth.
What?
I saw Bumpa snacking on one of those just before the show. How does it taste?
Oh,
you really liked the nuts, didn't you?
Hey, I went different ways. I had peanuts, I had pistachios.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Clearly not you.
No.
Oh. But, in commercials like that, we always have to remember.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
That is my new favorite saying.
It
Why
is
is that?
pretty good. I'm going to use that as a ringtone.
That is so funny.
Oh, we needed the other one. You have that, fucking Chucky?
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was good.
Which one is
Oh,
that?
my God. We haven't played that forever. Played that one. You have that one, Chucky?
I'll find it. I'll have to find it.
Oh, my God.
Illegal immigrants.
Oh, yeah, that one. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Well, good luck with that.
No, he'll be typing forever. He types like
I
ham.
have no light over here. The microphone's right.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about getting a
no
light today when we
light.
went to the flea market,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, they went to the flea market. I went and picked up some of my old shit.
We didn't buy much. I just bought necklaces.
I didn't get a ton of my old shit. I just got some of the really important stuff. Birth certificates, social security
Yeah.
cards.
Do you have a filing cabinet? Is that all in?
It's
You can file a cabinet, pile of shit on top of something.
Yeah, it's. I have an intriguing filing system.
I like the hat. Is that new or?
No, that's I used to.
Is that
old?
But no, I mean, was it in the house?
Oh yeah,
or is it in the old house?
In the old house.
Okay.
But yeah, it was.
Yes, please play that. Is it working?
Sure.
Hey, put your head.
Chocolate. Fucking chocolate.
Oh, God.
I have
Hey, put your head.
chocolate. Fucking chocolate.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I wish everyone could see this girl's face. I want to eat her up. She's so funny.
Yuck.
She's so serious about it. No, she's just like, who hit you in the head? Fucking Chucky. Her face is just like the best.
I have
Hey, put your head.
chocolate.
Fucking Chucky.
That's what she said. So yeah, we're live right now. It's show number 98.
98.
Well, I have stuff. I don't know if we want to talk about it.
All
but
right.
Are we
Here we
waiting
go.
or not? But I was just.
I don't want you to cook for.
What is that one?
It just automatically kept playing.
So the other day,
we have to have you right in. Yeah, there
I know.
You go.
I need to adjust it. I don't like the way it's. Oh wait. All right,
There you
here
go.
we
We have to get our
Look at that. Springs and springs and
She needs
hinges.
the omnidirectional.
No, springs
Okay.
and hinges.
Okay,
Look at that.
Listen.
Who knew?
listen.
All right, hold on.
I did not know it was going to move that way. I'm happy now. I'm a happy girl. It didn't. It took a while to get it
put
to
it in
work.
your mouth.
I was trying to put it in my mouth. It wasn't playing nice.
It's like a fuzzy covered penis. Okay, just think of that.
Ooh. Hey, what are you trying to say?
Mine curves. So.
Shave much.
All right. So the other day on Facebook, I was just scrolling through like we always do, and my buddy put up this comment, "Sloppy jalopy," and it was basically saying, "Oh my god, I just brain farted." Oh, it was when a guy comes and they're having sex. Oh no, a girl's going down on him, and he comes in his hand and throws it at her. It's like a sloppy jalopy, and I thought it was called a Spider-Man.
No.
Wait,
have
I
it
said
wrong.
it wrong. I said it wrong. No, puts it in her face. No,
No, throw it at her is the Spider-Man.
okay.
Sloppy jalopy is smacking a face with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I knew I brain farted right in the middle of that conversation. So anyway, that prompted me to start looking up sexual terms and stuff, like funny comments and stuff. I didn't find many. I found some. I didn't find many, but I found one that says, "Here's the best Urban Dictionary sex act from each state." Have you guys talked about this before?
No.
If not, then we're going to talk about it now. So it has the state broken up into colors, like sexual intercourse, oral, anal, masturbation, heavy petting, group sex, manual stimulation, and fetish. All right, so we're going to start with Alabama. Alabama is Alabama Hot Pocket, the art of separating the vagina lips and taking a shit inside and possibly having sex with it afterward. Also called porky pigging.
Yeah.
Ooh, who won? Oh, what was the other one? It's not on. Oh, this is different. There's two Alaskan ones. This one is Alaskan fire dragon. When a man is just about to ejaculate while receiving oral sex, he pushes down the woman's head, leans in, and says something shocking such as, "I have herpes." The woman will choke and try to pull back. The man then ejaculates into the back of her throat while she is choking, forcing the semen through her nostrils. Oh, the fire dragon. We talked about the fire dragon before, didn't we?
We have, yes.
I didn't know. Why are they saying Alaskan? Is that just what they're known for?
Well, I mean, there's all kinds of things like WDTS. Who does that shit?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You know, and it also has several different, you know.
But the other Alaskan one was, what was it, Alaskan Pipeline? Where the guy takes a shit in a condom, freezes it, and then has anal sex with a girl the next day. Who is thinking of this shit? I know, right? I don't have to go through all of them, but like there's some, like Arizona Phoenix Riot Shield, when a man is forced to splash his own man juice onto a napkin and hold it out into front of him to defend himself from an attacker. What the fuck is...
You would become a yogurt slinger that way.
Oh, you farted. So Hartford, I'm going to skip around. Hartford hot sauce. The guy gets ready for anal sex by appearing to apply lubricant to the condom. He secretly switches the lube for Icy Hot or Ben Gay, if that's the way you swing. The challenge is to complete the sex act before the burning begins. Are you putting Ben Gay on your junk?
Hey, baby.
You look pained, Byron, right now.
Well, I heard, and this is long ago in a galaxy far, far away. When I was very, very young, this one kid. Now, I mean, I've heard stories about people like what's his name there from Howard Stern?
Ronnie the limo driver, Sal.
No.
Richard.
Okay,
Richard.
Richard used to masturbate with his friends all the time.
All the time.
Well, I mean, there was one kid that was just wide open with everybody, and he put toothpaste on his cock because he was desperate for some kind of lube or something.
Okay, toothpaste is thick.
It burns too, apparently, because of the mint.
Yes. Oh, or peppermint.
So, he said, "Don't do that." But a lot of this discussion took place in gym class too. What the fuck is the matter with people in gyms?
Well, I think guys are like more open to discuss things like that.
I don't
with each other.
I know
that you could be
I would always make sure that gym, if I went, was scheduled for the end of the day, so I could just leave the building,
right, not have to take a shower.
Yeah, and I did as less as possible during gym. I just wouldn't do anything.
I think
I had the hockey and football team in my class.
Oh, shit,
okay,
yeah.
so I wasn't getting out there. Those guys just fucking walk right over you, and so I was the least active participant in class, except for the other geek with me. But all of 102 pounds, and
that sounds like my son Zach. Okay, I'm going to do another one. California. San Francisco steam train. An orgy of gay men who create a conga line and fuck each other from behind simultaneously. An anal chain gang popularized in San Francisco. Oh my God. What am I on? The Chive. I'm on The Chive. Here's the best Urban Dictionary sex acts. Denver dripping donkey doorknob.
Oh my God, that is not an easy thing to say.
Say that 5 times fast. When a man ejaculates onto a doorknob and waits on the other side until someone opens the door. When the other person walks through the door, the man pulls down his pants, bends over, and defecates all over the person's crotch. What? Is this not insane?
You've got to be.
I might go back to the other one I was reading.
You've got to be a special kind of fucked up to even,
I don't.
Here we go.
You went to college, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't live at college, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I didn't either.
I didn't, and I don't get all those kind of gross jokes that people play. And I lived like a college student.
Yeah.
None of us ever rode on anybody's head. I mean, we saran wrapped the girls into their rooms. We saran wrapped the toilets. We wired up the kitchen sink to splash water. Nothing
like that.
Not like no one would shit. And put it in a can and bake it in the oven or something like that. It's just.
Can I talk about shit? Listen, Georgia Scorcher. When you bring a girl home from a bar and she passes out, you take her panties off, take a dump in them, and then put them back on her. She wakes up and thinks she shit her own pants.
Oh shit!
That takes a lot of skill.
Florida, Tallahassee night train. The act of ejaculating into a sock and then hitting someone in the face with said soiled sock. This act is preferably done while yelling, "Boom! TNT!" at the moment of impact. The TNT, of course, standing for Tallahassee Night Train. What are you looking at? You ain't doing shit like that.
Where the hell are those socks on the floor there? We're going to fill one up.
Do we want to hear about a nun?
Let's hear about a nun.
Hawaii, Honolulu handshake.
God.
The act of a nun swimming underneath someone at the beach and subsequently giving them a handjob, to the immense surprise and delight of the recipient. The Honolulu handshake has alternatively been referred to as the sister tickle, the Pope rope, the penguin peekaboo, the Miami hearsay, and somewhat less creatively, the surprise nun wiener yank.
Ooh, yes.
Oh my God, Idaho potato sack.
Wait a minute.
Okay, yes.
All right, so you're sitting on the beach.
Yeah. In Hawaii.
In Hawaii, Okay, you're at some private hotel, beach resort, resort to beach, and a nun comes over, sits next to you, reaches under your whatever, if you have shorts on, a towel, whatever, and starts giving you a hand job.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
I'm thinking,
What's wrong with you?
No, this is her swimming in the water and coming up underneath you doing it.
Oh, well, I've been there. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
With a nun?
No, but
No, yeah. Hello, Vegas.
some old lady that kind of looked like it, but all right, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
No, she wasn't that bad looking.
Oh.
Oh, you guys I
Well, you get
that's
the other end of it, so whatever.
Damn. All right, so Idaho potato sack. A sexual act or punishment in which the male punches himself in the testicles until they swell up to 2 or 3 times their actual size and teabags the recipient unforgivably. The act is not complete until the victim blacks out or receives serious facial wounds.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Grab by the pussy.
Peoria handshake from Illinois.
God.
Oh, Illinois.
Hey, the Black Dog Radio Show. Hey, why don't we do this real quick?
Yeah.
Taking the country by storm. The Black Dog Radio Show.
Because once you go black, you never go back.
Not true.
Hey, where are the white women at?
But you catch the Black Dog.
The Chicago Boys.
You catch them every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central, right here on Spreaker, the Black Dog Radio Show. Also, check our friend Huber, the Huber Experience, the funniest 15 minutes you'll find on Spreaker.
Sometimes 30 now.
Yeah, sometimes 30, so Patty dumped her solo program and joined us. So,
I know, it's been almost a month and 2 months.
Well, and catch our good buddy Ed, a.k.a. Carmi, of the Caramel Conservative. He's also on Spreaker if you want to get some great conversation of some of the latest topics, political and the trending issues of the world.
I like listening to him.
He's
I've been chiming in a little bit more lately, and I do like listening
He
to
is
him.
like wicked intelligent, and it kind of frightens me.
Well, no, he learns about what the hell he's talking about. Unlike us,
I pretend to be intelligent and play intelligent while I'm on the show.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm a boxer. I'm dumb as a fucking box of rocks.
Because you can pull out some smarts.
Oh, yeah, right out of my ass when it comes to...
Yeah, after he watches his 1980s Wendy's employee training video.
Oh, I love that. The hot side hot and the cool side cool.
Yeah, that's an inside tip, folks. That's a little I guess, behind the scenes thing you don't know about Byron. He will watch old training videos of companies or whatever.
It's to bring back all those memories of sitting in the back room the first day working fast food, and you got to watch all those stupid
sit in front of a little fucking
they have
10-inch
those,
VCR.
They have those videos even for like retail stores in the mall.
Oh yeah,
I showed kids the Pacific Somewhere how to the 10 steps to selling. Pivot to the dressing room. Pivot to this. Pivot to that. I was like, what?
Right. Oh.
So that was a good time.
Well, Carmi, he says, all we do is fake it until we make it.
Yes, we do.
But of course, he has his lovely wife Jen with him.
That gives him shit.
Oh yeah, she's by far the favorite. We love you, Ed, but she's just great for that. Throw the wrench into your thought. That's great. And also a Turning Point, our good friends at a Turning Point.
Every Wednesday.
Chase, Jen, and company, and Chef, and whoever else got going over there. I didn't listen to the last show, so I don't know who was on.
I've been so busy lately. It's mind-boggling. So
different people. It's primarily Chase and Jen, and Chef, Jen's boyfriend. But then he usually has a guest or two on with that. So.
Last week it was all about Rhonda.
Oh, that's
our
right.
friend
Okay.
Rhonda. It was all about her.
Help me,
it was
Rhonda.
a celebration of her because her and her husband Charlie are huge supporters of
the
Chase.
arts. Yeah.
Yep. And support him even on
the Chase arts.
Yes.
The Chase arts.
And don't they support him heavily on, what is it, Patron? No, not Patron. What the fuck?
Oh,
what the hell is that called?
Patreon.
Patreon.
Yes.
They call it Patreon. I call it
Patreon. Patreon.
Yeah. So that's cool. It was about her. I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet, but definitely we support them. Who else do we have? That's it.
Snazzy, Snarky of Oz.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good old Snarky.
The
She's
badass of the West Coast.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I think her kid was sick or something recently, and right. So, yeah, she's been having the typical family illnesses, stuff like that. That sucks.
I'm more worried about dyeing my kid's hair. That's what's going on in my life. Well, he wants gray again. I got to do gray again.
We got a moron here.
Thanks, pal. Thanks, pal. Hey, I can't talk about dyeing hair. My hair is a hot mess right now.
Oh, yeah. You should have seen. She smelled like a cat just used her head as a litter box for a couple of hours.
I'm going from dark brown and red to blonde. So right now my hair is copper and hot pink.
Yeah, right. I was just saying, explain to our listeners what your hair looks like.
I do. I look like crap.
You look like a girl I went to high school with, and she bleached her hair, and that's
it's orange. It's almost
it's orange.
Kind of orange.
Her head?
Yes.
Her head looks like what a girl would look like if Carrot Top and Strawberry Shortcake made it.
I agree.
So you get that orange for half of it, and then pink the other half.
Yeah, well, it's weird
lengthwise.
because that
the lower half, the length, the longer.
I can't believe that went hot pink. It was like what, dark
Yep.
red, and now it's hot pink. So it's weird. I gotta do it again. All right, I'm going back to my thing.
Okay.
All right, so Peoria handshake.
Oh wait, before you go back,
yes,
we will be traveling out to Chicago at some point.
Yep.
So we're going to have to officially start the trip with
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Oh, best. Can we watch that movie together sometime?
Yes.
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
Best vehicle pursuit movie out there.
There is it Casbar that has those two guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my dealership that I go to get my car fixed.
It's the best.
They
have it
two
at like
of them.
Dudley Flea Market also, I think.
Yeah, they're fucking
1%.
expensive.
Huh?
There's a lot around here.
What,
What we're talking about are two life-sized
statue, basically.
Sculpture, statue
statues, yeah.
things that you can have in your home for, I think they're like $800 or $900 each.
I want to say, I was going to say $1,500 for the set, but
yeah, what are they made of? It's like ceramic or something?
No, it's like a plaster.
Yeah.
Kinda,
but they would be badass if you could just have them like set up in a corner. Like
yeah,
that.
they're ugly though.
Yeah, but it's cool.
But they're still
That's
badass.
what the owner
Jake and
of
Elwood,
the
right?
dealership
Jake and
said when he
Elwood,
put
that's
those
him?
up. But yeah,
Oh, I love that movie.
yeah, it's a good movie.
Love it, love it, love it.
Back to you, Betty.
All right. So Peoria handshake. The friendly greeting given by a stripper to a patron of a gentleman's club, which entails grabbing and fondling of the patron's genitalia.
That's a proper greeting. That's a proper greeting.
All right, so here. Hey.
Like dogs walk up to each other, smell their junk and ass.
That's true. That's yeah.
Dancers go up and
fondle you. You know what?
Squeeze.
Actually, that's correct. I actually agree with that.
Check to see if Bumpa's wearing, check to see if Bumpa's wearing shorts underneath his shorts.
Well, you're definitely going to get a bigger tip from the patron, I would say.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I don't know if I like this one. Indiana clown pie. To completely cover a girl's face in cum, resembling a pie being smashed in one's face. Oh my God, this one's like a paragraph. Iowa atomic corn bomb. This action requires one full day of preparation. The day before hooking up with a filthy pig. Every meal consists of eating nothing but corn on the cob. The morning of the hookup, you will need to ingest one full bottle of X-Lax while fucking her huge tits, and before you dump a load on her face. I can't read this.
No, keep on going.
You release a massive atomic-like explosive diarrhea of cornfield shit from the previous day's prep work onto her stomach. Then you slide your ass up over her chest, oh my God, onto her face, finally cleansing your ass and her hair, thus leaving devastation everywhere. I cannot read any more of these.
You ever get the feeling that everything in America is
Holy
completely
shit.
fucked up?
Kansas, Topeka Destroyer. When you're getting head after a long night of drinking and you barf on your girl's head while she's bobbing you off, known as a Topeka Destroyer because it destroys the chances of you ever getting head from that girl again. Jesus Christ.
I disagree.
What? Oh, I'm going right to Massachusetts.
Nope.
No, let me do Maine. Maine garden gnome. When you shove a garden gnome in your girlfriend's vagina without her knowing and leave it there. You then proceed to tie her up and force her to watch the Travelocity commercials with a talking garden gnome until you're done laughing. Oh, shit. What the fuck is this site? All right, Massachusetts.
That's actually a sound effect from the garden gnome.
That's actually very disturbing. I don't like that. That's freaking me out.
I liked it.
Massachusetts Slurpee. When during intercourse, right before the girl climaxes, you whip out a straw and put it into her vagina. Once the straw is tightly shoved in.
Yeah, finish it.
You start masturbating until you can perform a money shot into the straw, which funnels down into her vagina. I can't.
Why have a straw? Why?
Oh my god!
Why bother having a straw?
I don't even know. Minnesota bullfrog. The act of inserting your scrotum and testicles into the vagina while being balls deep. That shit's wide. She's used up if she's that big and you're putting all that shit. She's either overused or you're extra small. Something's happened there. A successful attempt will result in discomfort for both parties, followed sharply by explosion of the testes from the vagina, which resembles a bullfrog crawling out of the mud. Oh, shit.
You blew it!
Oh, my God. Nebraska. Omaha ham bone. When you come in a girl's ear and push her down the stairs. What the fuck? Nevada? Again, I'm just jumping around. Las Vegas spatula. Use your dick and wedge it between your partner's butt cheeks. Oh, shit. Nobody's pushing me downstairs. Use your dick and wedge it between your partner's butt cheeks. Make room for an egg. Place the egg in his or her butthole. Have him or her crack the egg with their ass cheeks. Scramble the egg around with your dick. What? Are these even real?
People are fucked up. Yes, I agree. I think they are real. That's how fucked up people are.
Do we want to read New Hampshire? All right. New Hampshire s'more. All right. So first, you take a massive shit in a girl's mouth. Then she gets on her knees and gives you head with it still in her mouth. After you bust... No. After you bust in her mouth, she spits the jizz, covered turd into your mouth, followed by you spitting it into her vag, and then you fuck her. No. That's just downright... Someone needs to be hospitalized for mental issues with that. New Mexico window washer. When you blow your man juice into a fresh towel and wipe it on a girl's face. Jesus Christ. All right, I gotta finish this up. I'm dying. I don't even know if I want to read it. Rhode Island.
Go for it.
Rhode Island hot dog. When you put your dick between a hot dog bun, eat a live puppy, diarrhea shit. Fuck this. No. This is stupid. These are stupid. Texas chili bowl. No one's quite sure what it is, but involves Tabasco sauce, a telephone, and the anus. Jesus. No. One more? Let's do one more.
Yep.
Okay, pick one. Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, or Wyoming.
Where's Massachusetts?
Wisconsin.
I'll go back.
Did I miss Mass?
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
Green Bay butter churner. A horrible multi-stage sexual act. In the first stage, milk is procured from a lactating woman.
Oh.
Then the woman is anally fisted until she has attained anal width sufficient to receive the insertion of her own breast milk. Then she is ass fucked until the milk turns to butter. The butter is then extracted and served over toast. Serves up to 12. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly and a baseball bat.
Oh, it's like squirrel time.
Massachusetts Slurpee is the one. When during intercourse.
Okay, that's the one. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
No one in Massachusetts has done that.
So I think I need to be proofread before I start reading these. It looked good until I started. I didn't proofread yet.
Oh, it always looks good. By the way, Tiger Lily Bumpa was gagging. He just he's cleaning right now from that. It sounds like something that would happen in Green Bay. By the way,
who said that?
Ed.
Milkshake. Such as Dr. Ray. Hey, I've seen this video.
Okay, he's showing her the video like it's going over the airwaves.
This is MILF Money by
interwebs.
Fergie.
Okay.
I got that milk money. No, I got that MILF money. One of the times.
So, Patty.
Yes.
To bring it back to violence on the planet today.
Hence my sexual thing.
Yeah, well.
Sorry.
London's mayor declares intense new knife control policies to stop the epidemics of stabbings.
It's a knife.
Remember how you said, knives aren't dangerous. They're not dangerous.
I still don't get how a knife can be more dangerous than a gun. Even though I was hammered that night and talking over Carmi, I apologize for that night. I'm sorry.
Lord, yeah.
I lost it.
Ed powered through. He did.
You are a trooper, my friend. Because
this
girl was slaying. Oh, God.
Yeah, she was.
I was like, that was a knife.
But London wants to start banning knives, I guess. No excuses. There is never. This is a Mayor London tweet. No excuses. There is never reason to carry a knife. Only anyone who does will be caught, and they will feel the full force of the law.
Ooh, they're going to feel the force.
I carry a knife.
A knife?
To work. I keep it in my bag. It's ready to go should I need it.
Yeah, but you got to unzip your bag and stick your hand in it.
No, it's clipped to the outside.
Oh, okay.
And I use it to open up packages of food. I use it to cut food.
It's a multi-purpose.
Exactly. Here in the U.S., it's something that is like a fork and spoon.
Yeah.
Although it's not necessarily like the knife people think about in your kitchen, but same thing. It's portable.
Would it be wrong of me to run around with a plastic knife in London?
Yeah.
I'm going to run around. Look out, everybody. Here, I'm an American. I don't have a gun. I got a knife.
But it's the same thing. Okay, you can't walk around with a folding knife. That's basically what it is. But they're not banning knives altogether. How the fuck are people going to cut their food? Right? There's still kitchen knives.
They're banning certain types of knives.
Yeah, but the kitchen knives are fucking 10 times more deadlier than many of those freaking pocket knives. Some of those pocket knives couldn't cut a slice of fucking cheese. Some do. Some good ones do, but I mean, if you get an El Cheapo, it's barely sharpened.
But that's why you don't buy El Cheapo. Smith & Wesson, Gerber.
I need a
quality
Army knife, Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
But Parliament is also set to take up heavy knife control legislation when it resumes. The UK government is expected to introduce a ban on online knife sales and home knife deliveries, declaring it illegal to possess zombie knives and knuckle dusters in private.
What's a zombie knife?
Zombie knives are those defined as being manufactured for the purpose of being used as a person-to-person weapon. And a ban of sales of caustic materials to anyone under the age of 18. Who the fuck is going out and buying caustic materials under the age of 18?
Idiots.
Yeah, but you know what? These kids, these teenagers are fascinated by things. They're on YouTube. They're on the computer, and they're seeing all these things.
Well, this brings us back to our discussion.
Okay.
Does social media need to be dismantled?
Is YouTube social media?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I don't think that's social.
Because you can make a video of yourself right now
and share it with millions.
People get to comment on it. So
you can connect through people. You can send messages. You can.
Yeah, they even have chats through YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, so then I'm lost on the YouTube thing. Yeah. I don't think that. I just see it as like just going on there watching videos. I don't read the comments. And I'm social media savvy in my own
Oh, I
life.
read some of the comments, and then I make comments. Some of the people are just like the flat Earth people out there, fucking lunatics.
No, I just think it's stupid for them. I don't know. I don't, can you, like, if someone writes something, can they instant message you in a way or something?
So Ed said, a weaponless society. Nice. If you're a criminal or enforcing Sharia law in a London neighborhood. Yeah, he's right. You can't have a weaponless. Everybody needs something to defend themselves. Do we all need to defend ourselves at all times? No, most of the general public won't. There are people out there who are psychos.
Right.
And then there are those of us who would help out our fellow human being. You know?
So I have a question. Do you think more people are carrying weapons of some sort in today's society?
Guaranteed.
Yeah. More than they used to? Like,
more than I used. I carry a gun now more than I ever did before.
All right, so go back to the times that we were most connected with, let's say the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's doubled? People are...
Over doubled, tripled,
Yeah.
maybe. There are more
because
guns
society's
than
more
people.
fucked up, you think? Or
Society was always fucked up.
Right.
I think it's now becoming a contest of idiots online to see who can out-stupid someone else.
well, everyone wants that 15 minutes of fame.
Right. And social media gives them that. PewDiePie, that idiot from
Oh my God.
YouTube.
Phoenix watches that.
Yeah, I don't get that.
He's like a million. He's a millionaire. For
Yeah.
Sure.
I just don't
Have
get
you seen
that.
Joey?
No.
Do you know who Joey is? Is this big fat dude?
Is he the New York guy?
I don't know. He
The
was
New
eating.
York kid or something?
He's an older man,
Yeah.
and he was eating Nutella. He's almost. He's like stupid comical. I was watching it when I was with the kids today. It was just like, really. He's like, Mom, look at this guy Joey. And in a way, I'm looking at going, this is a grown ass man doing the most ridiculous things ever. But he went viral.
The Nutella food?
Yeah,
hands-free Nutella?
Yes, I was watching that today. I'm like, Phoenix, this is ridiculous. Why are we watching this? And the guy's just like,
Hey, it's Joey from Joey's World
Yes,
Tour.
yes.
Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to do the Nutella Challenge. The Nutella
So this is a
Challenge.
guy wearing a set of Mickey Mouse ears
Yeah.
with a Joey written
Okay,
on
guys.
them.
Are you ready?
He's a big fat
But this
dude.
time I'm going to do it hands-free. No hands or forks.
So
or
he's
anything.
going to eat an entire jar of
That's my
Nutella
hands tied up.
tied behind his back. Well, no one's going to tie his hands behind his back because nobody wants to get close to this bag of sweat right here.
Right.
Oh, this guy is a mess.
Oh, he's stupid.
Are you ready?
Bubba, he's like, I'm watching it with my 10-year-old. Going, really?
I'm going to go to his channel to see what else he has. He's got Joey's World Tour, Taco Bell Nacho Fries.
So, how many subscribers does he have?
310,302.
Yeah.
Taco Bell's Nacho.
Oh, yeah, they discontinued those Nacho Fries, by the way.
They're so good. Have you had them yet?
They're gone.
Why discontinue them? That was a moneymaker.
That's what they do constantly. They have got a lot on their menu that they don't advertise on the menu.
You love Taco Bell.
I got some today.
You did?
I did.
I noticed your car was in a different spot.
Yes. I'm just working all day.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Well, no, because we left at like, what time we leave? 11:30, and you were still snoring.
Yeah. And
What time did you get
No, it was 11:15. I woke up.
Okay.
And then I got right out and picking up some. I own the heaviest fucking shit on the planet.
Do you? Is your car packed right now?
It is packed, yes. And I have more. Still have more.
What
A lot
you
of
do
it is
with
clothing. I'm just going to bring it right out to the dumpster and throw it out, probably.
If it's clothing, just donate it. Put it in garbage bags and put it in one of the Planet Earth things.
Yeah, no. But can't do that. He's got. I mean, he. It seems as though he reviews food.
Yeah, because he looks like he
Arby's.
Chunkies.
Oh, the Miami Cuban sandwich at Arby's.
Ooh, really?
Wow,
that's not up here. It must be a regional thing.
I don't know.
Who's playing that music?
Joe from Joey's Super Cool
Oh,
Food
that's-
Reviews. Hey, how are you today?
Oh my God! Really?
Arby's. They have
This is a very lonely man.
Yes.
I mean, the same could be said about us, too. The three of us are sitting in a room.
Yeah.
Talking to each other, and I mean,
no,
yeah, 310,000 followers for being a jackass, and Ed is happy to have 10. We're happy to have like 3. You know, we at least express opinion.
Mm-hmm. We're not
and
like
talk about factual things
for sure.
That we do it in a goofy way sometimes,
but that's the brilliance of the show. It's satire, correct?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say we're brilliant. I know Bumpa
No,
wouldn't.
I'm using...
Bumpa right now is looking.
I
like
think he's bored.
Yeah,
I got something to share. No, I'm waiting.
Share
oh, well then.
Share it. A Texas mom has been apologizing on Facebook for a mishap last week on Wednesday. Shelley McCullough sent her son Anthony, who is a elementary school student. He looks to be about 11 or 12 old.
Okay, like
accidentally with a inappropriate T-shirt on. She did not realize it until he got home from school what the shirt was. She then contacted teachers and then even made a post on Facebook apologizing for it. The shirt, as you see right here, it is the McDonald's shirt.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So what happened was that she got a box of hand-me-down clothes from a friend.
Oh shit, that's
and
great.
Apparently Anthony picked out a shirt from that, and when she saw him in the morning, just thought it was like a McDonald's t-shirt or something.
Yeah, if you're in a hurry,
and then
kids ready for school.
When he came home
fine.
from school, that's when she noticed what it was and what it said, and she was like mortified. So she apologized over and over. Her particular post was shared over 100,000 times, probably millions now.
This is him when he got out of school.
Shit.
Fuck!
So.
Oh my god, that's great.
There you go.
Oh my god. I don't know if I would post a picture of my kid in the shirt on social media. You know what I mean?
Sure, why not?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I say so.
Yeah.
Okay, so the M is basically...
What it is,
Describe
folks, you can't see, it's a red shirt with what would be an M, but it's actually a woman's legs spread open with high heels.
Yeah.
So, but in the shape of an M.
Yeah, like she's laying on her back.
Right, so you're looking right at the crotch of a female laying on her back.
The crotchal area.
It's not non-identifying, though. There's no... It's not graphic detail. It's just
the most
outline.
identifying thing would be the high heels.
Yeah.
That would signify that it's a woman.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that right away.
Underneath it says, I'm loving it.
Oh, shit.
So,
I got in trouble for sending Phoenix with a Walking Dead survival guide shirt on.
Yeah.
And it had, what do you call it? Like some knives and guns and stuff like that. And Zach,
Can't do that. You might upset somebody.
Zach got in trouble for a girl in like a bikini, like a real super skimpy bikini on, and behind her she was holding the American flag. He got in trouble for that.
Wow,
that's a load of shit.
The bikini was like showing nips, and you could see a line down below. The line.
What kind of line are we talking about here?
You got his attention.
I'm standing up now.
Yeah, the line of happiness, I guess.
Sweet cream on nipples.
Oh, boy.
It was not a nipple.
Oh, boy.
A slice of pie. Oh, clever.
Oh, boy. Very clever. Very, very clever. So slick.
Speaking of pie, we got to throw that peanut butter pie away.
Cream pie.
Anyway.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good on. We'll go with, now it's time for...
Dear Byron.
Oh, we got questions?
The facts of life.
All right, this comes from Bill from Nashua, New Hampshire.
Okay.
Okay.
When you get home late or early morning and your girl is expecting you to put out, so when you get to your destination. You get home to your woman.
Okay.
And you're ready to put out. She waves you off, tells you, no, I have to sleep. I'm cold. Now, do you have a previous commitment to this? What do you do?
5-knuckle shuffle.
Explain.
I mean, really, seriously, it's what it's all about.
I just want to see you do that.
I know. You can't. All right, boys and girls, here's something that so you can avoid the being in the #MeToo thing.
Yeah.
Don't do that stupid shit. You never roll over and go, yep, you owe me. You told me we were going to do it, and now we're going to do it. Because that's really kind of rapey.
Yeah, but is he putting her on blast the whole next day?
Oh, you can do that, sure, yeah.
Well, it depends on what time of night it was. If it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, that's what I don't know. That's just my opinion.
This comes from Jimmy from Reno, Nevada.
Okay.
Dear Byron, I'm having comfort issues as my girlfriend wants to lick something that hasn't been licked before. How would you handle that?
What is she wanting to lick?
All right, no, read the question one more time. Sorry, I was looking at something else. And
Dear Byron,
okay, yeah.
My girlfriend wants to lick something that I normally don't allow her to lick. Okay.
I think we're going to say that, yeah.
And
how should I go about that?
Handcuffs and ply him with tons of liquor. That's.
Should he just not be uptight? Just be like, okay, let's one and done. If you don't like it, at least let me try, at least let the girl try it.
I mean, it's you get close to the turd cutter part of the body there, and it's just kind of as long as
turd cutter. I like that term.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah. These are the things I think about. See, you guys think that I'm sleeping and doing...
You need a red shirt as a trademark. Huh?
My brain is always trying to come up with a quick answer. I'm gonna say it's a difficult thing to talk about because a lot of guys, they play cool on TV. Mm-hmm. But in the bedroom, they're like, "Hi, can I have a vanilla cone, please?"
Yeah, I get you.
It's a little vanilla, you know.
Well, I think he needs to be willing to try.
Tiger Lily says, "Just try it." And now Tiger Lily, from her past explanations on things, so I will assume she's a little more experienced in some of these categories. Mm-hmm. And how. In your experience or from your knowledge, T, how would you comfort a guy into that? To do something that you normally wouldn't do? Or, like Byron said, just lots of alcohol?
Well, I'm going to chime in while she's typing. And don't you think that if she just gives him lots of... satisfaction in other ways afterwards, during, before, during, and after.
Yeah, a little bit of coddling.
It's just a little bit,
cupping.
And then I think he might be worried. The guy might be worried.
Well, I'm thinking Jimmy's wording here.
Yes, I agree. Communication is key.
I think what Jimmy's wording here, though, is that the comfort level. So in that situation, I'm thinking if a person's that uncomfortable with it, like beforehand. Once you do it, they're going to be like in shock and just like want to sit in the corner alone for a few minutes to collect themselves.
Maybe he's not used to things. Maybe he's just, like I said, vanilla. Maybe all of a sudden now he's experiencing new things with maybe a new girl.
Yeah.
So he's not used to, how not crazy, but just how fun sex can be, and he shouldn't be worried about being judged about it. It's something that two people that care about each other are sharing.
Yes.
Or just wanting to enjoy. The girl's not going to put him on blast, and if she wants to do that, she's not really caring 100%. Like if he's
more power to her.
If he's not a little stinky or not super fresh, because if she's wanting to do it, then She obviously
I mean,
just wants to
obviously,
enjoy time with him.
If he's having a not so fresh day.
And,
Well, I think he'll probably, if he knows that this is something she wants to do, he's gonna make sure he's all good to go.
Yeah, I think a guy would have to spend that extra time to make, preparation. But I'm sure there are some nasty fucks out there that wouldn't. There are. We've talked about that too. And with you, there are nasty guys out there that, who maybe like a construction worker sweat their ass off all day, their balls are nasty, whatever. All right, baby, give me a blowjob.
No, you know what though? There's some girls that want the guy sweat. Swear to God, I've had girlfriends that are like, I want the guy home.
You want the sweaty balls like that? Yeah.
Me, no. I'm all set. Have I done stuff with sweatiness? Yeah.
Oh.
Where someone I know only showered once every other few days or whatever. And then during the act would be like, I'm sorry, I'm going to stinky. I think I talked about that on the show. But I'm very in the moment in every single thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, pretty computer sound.
Yeah.
You just can't resist. Can't say so. What the fuck's your problem?
I can't. I've been sitting here trying to figure out.
But no, I think
how
you
I
just
can
have
do
to go
this.
with the moment. You can't be hung up with things in life.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a partner that's just willing to do things with you. I understand if you're being held against your will and someone's forcing, male or female, someone's forcing something on you. But if it's, hey, let's have some fun. Let's try something different. Let's do a one and done. If you don't like it, it doesn't have to be done. Same with a meal. When I cook a meal, if it's gross, it's one and done.
Yeah.
So I think you just need, that guy Jimmy just needs to open up. And
Yeah.
Tiger Lily says that is a nice time to shower.
After a shower.
Yeah,
yes.
you do it. Nice time is after a shower together.
I think that means we need beer.
She rang the bell herself.
I rang the bell myself.
We need drinks.
That's what she said.
All right.
Right, he needs a baby step. Maybe he's baby stepping, and finally it's time to go from, let's go for the gusto.
And
I'll be right back.
Tiger will take anybody in the room left, the dear Byron question. And of course, it doesn't have to be sexual love. It could be politics. How do you deal with the person driving in a Prius in front of you? Oh, that's his favorite. Oh, you do not know road rage in Byron until there's a Prius in front of him.
No, sirree.
And if any of you have a Prius, please stay behind him.
Way behind.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not into the whole Prius thing there. 1002, 1003, 1004. There we go. Fuck it.
What are you doing?
I am trying to get
add the monitor.
so I can have two screens instead of having another laptop over there. The fuck is the matter with you?
I'm just looking at you because it's another monitor. More shit you're going to be lost at. Oh my god. You just have to have this big command center thing going for him. If you want, I'll pick up another monitor sometime soon, and would you do a third or fourth in there?
I enjoy multiple monitors. I do. It makes me feel like I'm in a spaceship.
All right.
Taking myself to. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Man, it fucking started.
Yeah.
Close up the chips there, Mama.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hold on, folks. Hold on. One thing I want to chat about, I get them all the time, and I forward a few to Byron.
What, dingleberries?
No, I don't forward a dingleberry.
No, because you use the bidet.
Thank God he doesn't.
But I get dirty videos, right?
Oh,
all day. And I'm sure you get it from other people, right? It's a guy thing. You're getting dirty videos all the time, and it's always it's funny, it's sick, but I guess the grosser it is, the funnier it is.
Sure, absolutely.
It's you get a video of a girl doing everything, showing her boobs, her ass, turn around and a big fucking 10-inch dick falls out.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah, and see, that's perfect for Patty. Patty loves that shit.
So, question: do guys ever forward them to girls?
I wouldn't.
The answer is yes, they do.
Really?
I got a Happy Easter one, and it's a girl laying on her back, pulling her pussy lips out in the form of Easter egg.
Did I send that to you?
Did somebody send that by accident?
No, my stalker did.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah?
okay.
Hold on, where is it? I'll show you.
Oh, my.
I sent that to Byron.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you send that to the wrong person?
No, yeah, this one?
Yep.
Yep, that one. Look at.
Oh, yeah.
I got that from a dude. I'm like, okay, good. That's fucked up. I'm like, okay. Actually, the lips are gross doing that. I don't think that's attractive.
That's not right, no, because, when she lets those go, there's a whole lot of meat curtain there,
Oh.
Roast beef lips.
Oh, Toys R Us is closing.
Oh, yeah, they're
Were we down the last couple days?
liquidating out to whatever's left.
Somebody wrote that KB Toys is coming back. I know we're all over the place. We went from Pussy Lips to...
That is Toys R Us reinventing themselves as KB Toys.
Or are they going to do
Yeah.
something like that?
Right, because they own KB Toys by name. They bought the company, but it liquidated out. They own the name rights, and they had tried a Toys R Us Express in some of the malls.
Yes,
which worked out well, but I think they just weren't ready to do it yet. And so I think what they'll do is that Toys R Us Express, but make it KB Toys. And
that's odd.
Yeah, so
I don't know. I don't know if I like that.
You don't think
Why? Because is it cheaper rent? Because it's less square footage?
Yeah, it was a smaller mall store. Because like I said, it's less square footage, 1 or 2,000 square foot store.
Well, if you think
versus
about
a
it,
40,000.
People aren't buying toys like they used to.
No,
Children aren't playing with toys like they used to. Like,
right.
I got weird looks today because you know what I did when I was at the house?
Yeah.
I went down into the garage. No, I went down into the garage because I was looking for something in the garage, and I found an entire tub of Lincoln Logs.
Ooh.
And I brought the Lincoln Logs upstairs. And I was going to give them to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, hey, Lincoln Logs. And then Richard's like, what the hell are you doing with Lincoln Logs? I'm like, oh, I brought them upstairs for Phoenix to play with. But he'll just look at them like I've had those Lincoln Logs for so long, there were baby toys inside of it.
Yeah.
Like
all the stuff, other stuff
like
in
the
it,
little leg, like a giraffe with these legs you chew on.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
but I wanted to give them to my
some-
friend. I thought my friend could use them.
Definitely. Always pass on good toys.
I could pass on at least 50 Lego sets right now.
Oh,
at
right.
least.
Jeez.
I should wash them and sell them. Oh my God, I can make a small fortune with
Oh,
Lego
yeah.
sets. Sorry if I'm getting off the
No,
whole
no,
track here, but-
I'm going back to Toys R Us.
Okay.
Have you heard of Gary Vaynerchuk?
No.
Gary Vaynerchuk is a probably billionaire. One of those entrepreneur into various different things, social media and all that. And here he talks about Toys R Us, and I heard it before. It's really good. I want to play that real quick. It's 2 minutes.
Interesting times in the retail landscape. Let me just talk to you guys about why Toys R Us filing Chapter 11 matters. Toys R Us did two things over the last couple of decades that make no sense. One, very early in the 2000s, they outsourced themselves to Amazon. I don't know if a lot of you kids know this. Maybe you could pull a headline clip. I don't remember, maybe 2001, 2. The headline would probably say Toys R Us using Amazon for fulfillment. They didn't believe in the internet 17 years ago, so they let Amazon do their fulfillment, which started people getting used to buying toys on the internet through an Amazon world instead of a Toys R Us world. But most importantly, they just didn't innovate. And when you don't innovate, you die. Like when you don't change, you die. The world passes you by, and that's ultimately what is their issue, right? They didn't change their stores into, American Girl experiences. Like you could have made Toys R Us 3 years ago could have created the national Lego championships. And everybody would be there was a million. They could have made slime centers. They could be killing it right now with their locations, but no, they choose to just like sell toys out of it. And none of you want to go there. First of all, you're going to go to Walmart and pick it up for less money anyway. While you pick up your groceries.
That's
and
what she
everything else.
said.
And if you even want to leave home, and you don't, and so you'll go to Amazon and do it that way, or buy it from somebody's YouTube channel link or Instagram account. It's
true.
The best example right now of like how in trouble everybody is if they rest on their laurels. If Toys R Us, the dominant niche retail leader of a humongous multi-billion-dollar category, is finished, what do you think is going to happen over the next 6 years in every category? So retailers, media companies, entrepreneurs, influencers, when there's 1 million influencers every day popping up, supply and demand, lack of innovation. You gotta be different. This is why Recall a couple episodes ago, go deep into voice. Most people aren't playing there yet. Stay alive, be there when the world comes to you. Innovate or die.
So I have a comment about that. Like, yes, these big box stores that came in and took over the world and killed mom and pop stores are now dying out. I almost feel like people are going to resort back to the mom and pops again. I think mom and pop.
A lot of small business has been doing better.
Yeah, because people want to get back to those roots. Because in the beginning, we were so like, yeah, we can go here and find every single thing in the world. Yeah. And it's a great life. We can get this deal and that deal. And then realize it's corporate America. And corporate America sucks because it's like gray.
Right.
You know what I mean by that? And now you just want to bring America alive again. You want to make it good again. So you want to go and you want to support this. Like, even, what was it, last week? Went to the consignment shop, brand new. I wanted to support that woman that just opened up 2 weeks ago. You know? Yeah. Could I have found a necklace cheaper than $5 each? Yeah, I did today.
Yeah.
But I just want to support stuff like that. And I think a lot of people, and especially millennials for some reason, I think, millennials are even wanting to get back to roots like that.
Yeah.
In a way.
I think, like you said, those small stores, especially those little stores that have a lot of cool stuff, but maybe you weren't in the market to buy something then, or, and like you said, maybe not the cheapest, but, it's not exactly a rip-off, so it's not a bad, you're not getting hosed.
Right.
So it's just
you might pay a couple dollars
right,
more.
But it was almost worth it. And then for Byron, nope, he's only an online shopper, never buy retail. But,
if I can get a deal somewhere.
Well, and I agree with you.
Big box
purchases. I'm the food hoarder. Because I find the deals. I get a packet of 12 chicken legs for $3, and I'm like, whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm clucking.
That's what she said.
But now there was another one. I'm just going to real quick, only a minute. The same guy, Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, goes by, talks about Netflix killed Blockbuster. And it's
Blockbuster killed itself.
Wait.
Yeah,
before you
short,
go there,
funny.
before you start this, do you remember when Netflix first came out? Netflix was sending you videos in the mail.
Right.
And you could send it back. Yes.
But they did the convenient and smart thing. They put you in a queue.
Yes, they did.
You would get 3 at a time. You'd put a list. And as you would return one, you'd still have 2 more.
Yep.
And it would just be a rotating queue.
Yes. Which was crazy, I could see that, but I miss Blockbuster. Do you?
No.
Were you a fan of it?
No. You know why? Why? Blockbuster edited videos.
What?
They edited videos the same way as
Walmart.
Walmart puts.
Used to work for a video store.
I worked for a video store for a lot of years.
Blockbuster was a major player, owned by Viacom, I think.
Okay.
And they were able to get edited copies of movie which showed less graphic violence and less graphic nudity. It is actually true. Look it up. It is out there.
I don't know if I believe that.
It is out there, and they didn't rent all movies.
No, but they had a lot in each category. As the years went by, their categories.
Ed says their other stuff was overpriced. It was way overpriced.
It was, yeah. And they would sell used movies for a ridiculous price.
What are we talking? Carmi, what are we talking about? Are we talking about Toys R Us? Or are we talking about Blockbuster?
Blockbuster, I'm sure.
Are we? All right, I don't know.
But both Toys R Us and Blockbuster.
Oh, Blockbuster was ridiculous. Never in my life. One time, I have a 19-year-old and an almost 11-year-old. One time in my life did I do the Black Friday at a Toys R Us, and it was not worth it. Never again.
Black Friday is not worth it in and of itself.
Yes, it is.
Now,
yes, it is. It is because I would get up, stand in line, and go do what I got to do and be back home by 3 o'clock. Only Walmart. I don't need to go all these other places. I know you can do Cyber Monday and get a deal, but no.
And it comes right to my house, and I don't have to deal with screaming children. I don't have to deal with people rioting.
But that's because you're an antisocial type anyway.
I hate people.
No one riots. You know what you do? And it's tight and it sucks. But you know what you do? You just go, okay, I'm going to go buy you. Stop. I pick up my little cart and go, and I get my deals, and I'm happy because I'll spend $1,000 on Black Friday. Sorry that I just trailed off to Black Friday, but I don't know. Go watch the Netflix thing. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
And the last point.
He's talking about Blockbuster.
And, the last point he'll make on this, we'll all agree with, I'm sure.
Is the exact same rationale that Netflix put Blockbuster out of business with. Blockbuster sat in a room and they said, our data shows right now that people like going to our stores. Yeah, thank you. Can you come and tour with me? I could use that laugh in that moment. By the way, are you really ready to laugh? Here's what the report actually said. They like the experience of going to our stores because they like the ability to open and close and read the back of the DVD cases. Gets better.
Really?
They enjoy the serendipity of possibly running into their neighbor.
Yeah. I agree with that. I like that.
Report. You know, by the way, that's my favorite part about reports and data. When you have an agenda, you can make a report do anything you want. Thank you. And then finally, they really like picking up popcorn on the way out. I don't know about you guys.
I'm not paying $11 for that.
Laying naked in my bed and pressing one fucking button.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's all.
But no, you know what, though? I have
she
to
said.
agree. Even though that was kind of sarcastic comments he just made, I did like going and looking and finding something obscure. I liked going with a friend or a boyfriend or a husband or a kid and picking out something. And we both are kind of like, okay, all of a sudden you're like, all the movies you want to see are rented.
Right.
And you're pissed.
Especially Fridays.
And you're
you can never
pissed.
get
And you're
anything
there
good.
late. And sometimes you show up hammered, you know, with a girlfriend or whatever. You're like, let's go get a movie. And you show up and all of a sudden you're like in the obscure section.
Yeah.
Before Netflix had all these movies choices out.
Right.
You know, there was a time when you really couldn't find movies you wanted on Netflix.
Yeah.
Or you had to wait for the movie. Fuck that. You went to Blockbuster and you could find something, Adventures in Babysitting, a Jason Voorhees movie, something stupid, just whatever, or obscure movies, hashtag Byron. But, you know, or running into the neighbor, or bullshitting, or this or that. It was kind of fun. Or I did not like paying $3 for a microwave bag of popcorn, that's for sure, which I didn't.
That was shitty quality, too.
Yeah, it was. But
So-
I do miss that. Maybe because it was an outing.
Yeah.
Maybe because it got me off my ass for a few minutes. And you know what? And I'm biased because I worked in a video store. I worked in a mom and pop. It was a chain.
Mm-hmm.
We had 12 stores or something like that. It was called Video Biz.
You
I
can
worked for them
see.
for 9 years.
I have that right there.
Yes.
Is a huge
Cabinet.
multi-shelf cabinet
Yes.
filled
Front
with
and
DVDs.
back. Yes, front and back.
Two rows. And in another room, I have a 20-gallon tote filled with DVDs. I haven't watched a DVD in practically 10 years now.
But it's why not? It's okay. I know because like I get it. 99% of everything you can get online, whatever.
I can push one fucking button.
Right.
But we
But there's
finally
still
got that part.
right? But I mean, it's still. Hey, it's kind of cool to stick a DVD up. Why not? What's wrong with that?
You gotta
I have
get
no
you
problem.
up.
You know what? I agree with you. I was thinking about that today because when I went to my house today, I went downstairs and said, oh, I'm going to be a good mom. I'm going to do some laundry. I walked downstairs, and at the bottom of the stairs that lead to the laundry room, we have this, say, 10 to 12-foot ledge at the bottom of the stairs where I would have PlayStation 2 games into CDs, into DVDs. They were all gone today.
No.
200
True,
cases were gone.
Ooh.
He boxed them all up. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It was a ledge. I'm like, it's
Right.
weird. It was just weird to not see them because I used to like going downstairs, walking down there and grabbing something.
Yeah.
Because what if the power's out? What if the internet's not working? What if this, that? You can pop it into a portable, a
Right.
movie here and there. No.
Yeah.
It just, I missed that. I don't know.
Perfect video store.
I'm nostalgic.
Great selection, right?
Add them late fees.
Over
Yes,
2,000
and
videos.
please
That's
be
like
kind,
always-
rewind or something like that.
Oh my God! Yeah. Once in a while, you'd actually get hit for not rewinding a fucking thing.
I would do that to people. I'd be fucking
Yeah,
pissed.
you get back and they put them. Remember they had the rewinders for the VHS tapes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boom. They fucking charge you
It took
50 cents
time.
or a buck or
Oh,
something.
so listen to this deal.
50 cents, I think, for not rewinding.
So,
Well, hang on one second. Ready?
okay.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right?
Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's
Now, Blockbuster Video killed the mom and pop video stores. Absolutely killed them because the mom and pop stores could only afford a set number. Now, the studios would only release a very small number to the independents because the studios owned Blockbuster.
Mhm.
They owned what was
And
the
I can
other
I can
big
talk
one?
about this because I live this.
Well, I did too. A friend of mine managed 2 local video stores. The place was so successful, it had 2 locations.
Blockbuster was part of Viacom, which was a large film company.
Mhm.
So they right there, they had the power for many of the films coming
And
out.
again, I am standing by that claim that they did edit videos. They were edited.
Well, the video store I worked with did not because I was there on the day that they would come in. It was like new release Tuesday.
No, I'm saying the video cassettes themselves were specially made for Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And they had certain scenes edited out. Some of my favorite movies had pieces of them edited out.
That
And
blows my
in
mind
movies,
because I don't.
I can quote a movie.
Yeah, left to right.
The whole movie through.
And then no part was missing.
Well,
yeah.
So in my independent or whatever, my small chain I worked for, we would get anywhere from 2 to 8 copies, depending on how popular the movie was. Because at the
Or how
time,
much you could afford.
They were
correct.
expensive. Yeah.
They were pricey. I don't know why $90 a movie is popping to mind. I almost want to say it was
About
more
right.
than
Star,
that.
The
It might
original
have been
Star
more than
Wars
that.
was $150 for the cassette.
So the owner would have to buy X amount, but with that X amount that he had to buy, he would also get B movies, C movies, D movies. He would get them at like a super great price.
That's why the
So
mom
he
and
would
pop
get-
stores had the best
Right.
selection of
Exactly.
B movies.
because he would get his 6 of Risky Business. I'm going way back, but you know what I mean. That popular of a movie, he would get 6 of those, and he would get like all these other things, and he would get like 8 or 10 of those.
Yeah.
They were alphabetized, and we had to rotate them. Oh my god, it was insane. It
Did
was
you have
insane.
Patty's picks?
No, I did not. Because okay. So this is 1987 through 1995. 87, 95. That's when I
the
worked
era
there.
when gas stations, you could rent a movie at a gas station.
Don't know that. Never heard that.
Back in the day, up in
No.
New Hampshire, a lot of
Yeah,
small.
they didn't have that in Florida.
Grocery. Florida had a couple of small video rental places around the vacation areas.
Yes, I can see that.
And I remember you needed a credit card.
Yes, you did.
Because if you didn't bring back that $90 movie,
Yeah, you got
you're going to
charged.
get whacked, right?
So here's our deal.
Because,
Go ahead.
and I just want to chime in. Some of the younger people may not understand this, but when you rent a video, they had to be basically they paid more because they had to be authorized copies for rental resale.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they paid a fortune for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I say that because many people say, "Gee, I go to the store, I get it for $20."
Right.
Not
probably $14, $15. when
Right,
it
and
first
Right, but the
comes
stores
out.
because you're paying licensing fees. You're
right
paying,
for the stores. For the stores to be authorized to rent them, make money off of them, they had to pay, like you said, they had to get pay a huge amount for them. So for these particular rental copies, they had to pay anywhere from $60 to $100+
Yes,
for
they
them.
were, yeah.
And
I remember that.
and so it was funny because you could look at it. And the store will tell you, "Oh well, we have to charge you $80 if you don't bring that back."
Yep.
But I'm like, dude, I could go and buy it for $20 at the store. Or
Oh
whatever.
my god! Well, at the time,
But
do you know how
can't-
many collections we had to do on people? Tons
Oh,
of
yeah.
collections. Well, oh my god! It was back when Good Morning Vietnam came out. So at the time, we were renting the VHS tapes. We also had Beta. We also sold VCRs and Beta machines. We also sold stereo systems.
Oh, geez.
So we were selling also. Remember when
cassettes?
DVDs? No. Remember when DVDs came out in the long box?
Just like the CDs did.
Yeah, that's what I meant to
The
say. I didn't mean to
anti-theft.
say DVD. I meant to say CDs.
Yep.
CDs came in a long box. all day we would play the soundtrack to Good Morning Vietnam and
It's a good soundtrack.
and the soundtrack to George Michael's solo album, Faith, whatever, all day. But our videos were $4 for the first one, $2 for each additional. For every 2 you brought back the next day, you got 1 free rental. So that was like how I had to sell it, and it would be like, say, we called it a 3-day rental. You rented on a Monday,
2 nights.
You had to return it Wednesday. If you return 2 by Tuesday, you got the free one. But
in a lot of places,
crazy.
but in a lot of places we have, for the brand new ones, it was at a 1-night rental.
We didn't. We always had
popular.
and people would be pissed off. They'd want to walk into the store and just get one. They didn't want to get the multiples. But it was cheaper always. The more you got, the cheaper it was.
Yep. Yeah.
5 of them were like $10.
Right.
It turned out to be like super cheap. But people would come in going, I don't want to pay $4 to rent a movie for a night.
I will get 4 or 5 of them for like 10 or 12
I would
bucks.
at least be like, rent 2 for $6. You got 2 movies. And you know what my selling point was? Well, included in that is also the X-rated movies in the little room behind the doors. And then that was the selling point. They're like, well, hell yeah, we'll watch this movie, then watch that one. I'm like, well, then, you return them both tomorrow and you get a free one for the next night, for the next girl. And they're like, oh, I always did that. I was 18, so I was fresh. Touch your body.
A little bit of George Michael in the background. That's Faith, because that's just what she listened to all day long.
I'm not lying about that. That freaked me out. It would be all day. I worked the 3 to 11 shift.
Well, it was like that scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin. If I hear Yamo be there one more time, Yamo gonna beat your ass. That's a good. Late fees, Ed's heads were an absolute bitch. Yep.
We charged $2 a day per tape for a late fee. I don't think we really charged for the rewind thing. Unless you were
I think it was
fucking
a Blockbuster
dick.
thing.
But if you were an asshole, yes.
I think Blockbuster was, like, if you only had one, they wouldn't charge you. But if you brought back 4 or 5 and none of them were rewound, they would hit you like 50 cents or $1 each.
What was funny, we would have people camp out. Like, on a Friday or Saturday night, primo time, 7:30, 8 o'clock, till like 9, people would be waiting for the people to bring back their movie to get their free one. And they'd be like, what you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Oh,
like,
right. Yeah.
I don't even know what movie was out in like 88 that was so popular. Top Gun. We'll say Top Gun. Yeah. Oh, Top Gun just came back, and they'd be like, oh my God. And they'd be like, oh, it's not rewound. I don't care. I'll rewind it at home. They were like, that was a fun time.
I love the fucking rewind. Like, it was
But that was the heyday of that. And then Blockbuster came in and killed the mom and pop video store.
Yeah, because it was like 2 streets over from us. So
exactly.
It was like, and they were cheaper instantly.
Yeah, and twice the size store. Most of them.
Yeah, I would have 4 copies of the hot movie.
They edited. That was a big, huge scandal in the later years of Blockbuster. And they finally did admit that due to pressure from the Christian right, they said, oh, well, we don't want that filthy movie in here.
All right,
and they took out a couple of scenes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's okay then. So Ed says 8 tracks. I had a couple of 8 tracks.
Oh, I remember 8 tracks.
An 8-track box. My friend had one. I never got it. Halfway through, it would switch to a different song. And I'm like, what the fuck?
My mother had a Monte Carlo SS 78. Driving me to school, 5th grade. And we had the 8-track called Far Out, K-Tel Records. Far Out was sold on TV. It had You Dropped the Bomb on Me.
Oh, God.
What's the matter with
old school?
Oh my God! Well, I fucking love that song, dude. Oh my God!
I had a lot of K-Tel albums. This is from the album from Ronco, Far Out. Barry contents: 20 original hits, 20 original artists. Right. Barry Manilow, Neil Sedaka, Ace, Tony Orlando, and Don
Love Tony
Sticks. And this is a little bit of Barry Manilow.
This is a good song, actually.
So we're going to leave that there.
Is the Gap Band on that list?
Joe Simon, Roy Stevens, Johnny Taylor, Shirley and Company, The Moments, Discotheques, and the Sexolettes.
Oh my God.
Isaac Hayes, Lobo, Frankie Valli, Hot Chocolate.
Oh, there you go, Hot Chocolate.
Dave Loggins, Styx. No, they're not.
It must have been some other
Gap
episode.
Band is not on there.
I must have had episode.
It was probably Hit Express.
Oh my God, I loved Far Out. I remember my cousin. We called him Buster. Buster had a bug. What's the bug? Volkswagen.
Oh, VW bug, yeah.
And I remember sitting in the passenger seat with my legs hanging out the window, listening to his Far Out 8-track in Alabama. Alexander City, Alabama.
Way back there.
That was way back, baby. I would go like hunting for acorns and
Ed threw a good one out there.
I would go
Gap
hunting
Band.
for acorns. That's how ghetto I was. Jesus Christ.
Ed threw that one out there. This is the Gap Band with You Dropped a Bomb on Me. And this is my favorite. This is a wedding staple.
I want a heavy metal or rock band to cover this song so bad.
Someone did.
Non-point should. What is that? I don't like that.
That's not me.
What are you doing, Ben? Keith.
Weekend at Bernie's too.
Oh my God.
I was thinking way back and all.
Very loud.
That's late 80s, huh?
Yeah.
Remember how funny that movie was? The first one? When the guy was just flopping around the whole time. Is Andrew McCarthy in that movie? Yes, he was, right?
Andrew McCarthy and Jonathan Silverman.
I don't remember Jonathan Silverman, do
Yeah.
I?
You know, he was in Give Me a Break.
I loved Give Me a Break with Nell Carter. That show was the bomb. Oh, yeah. Hits him with a fly sweater. Didn't he want to, like, the guy died, but he wanted to be part of his life or something, or he wanted to be cool?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did anyone here see Weekend at Bernie's 2?
That's what he was just playing.
I was playing out.
Yeah, they reanimated him, and
I don't know. Did he like go in the ocean or something? Did he wash up on the shore?
I think Nell Carter just recently died a couple of years back.
Did she really? Yeah. Oh my God, I did not know that.
I had a crush on the girl with glasses.
I don't remember anybody.
Like the nerdy one, right?
Yeah. Not Laurie Handler, but the other one, Laura Jill Miller.
I can't tell you one thing about that movie. Cannot a show. I can't tell you.
I used to watch that all the time. But in case anybody wants to know, on MeTV, they play blocks of Different Strokes. In the afternoon here, it would probably be early afternoon in the Central America area. Tiger Lily, Freedom Rock. Hey, man, is that Freedom Rock? Yeah, we'll turn it up. That's kind of what I picture you like when you lived out in Leicester. You know, you were just sitting around a one-speaker boombox.
Well, you hear my little speaker that I play my music on, right? Because it was loud. That thing's loud.
I was going through my things today, and I have a Sony 5.1 surround sound system.
Hook it up.
Why?
Do not throw that away.
Why?
Because you can hook it up to your TV.
I got sound bars that are Dolby Digital.
When I get my new place, I'll take it from you.
All right, I'll get it.
Yes, please.
I don't know where all the speakers are, but
doesn't matter. I can get speakers from the flea market.
Okay.
I'll give you a couple bucks for it.
It's a powerful little. You can have it.
Thank you.
You heard it here. That happened here.
Good. All right, guys. It's documented. I'll cook you more taco nachos. Turkey nachos.
Turkey taco nachos.
Those were pretty tasty.
They were.
Just remind, we got to wrap that up.
I'm going to be reheating some of that in a little bit.
Okay, good.
And opening a window.
I almost want to put refried beans on them. Would that have been good?
Oh,
refried
that would have
beans.
been fucking fantastic.
I thought about that.
And you would have gotten the pasty shits, you know.
I love refried nachos.
She loves the pasty shits? What?
Not anymore. I use the bidet.
That's right.
I am freaking buying one. I swear to God. Let me know how to buy it. I'm going to buy two. Finally, I got the bug now. That thing's the best. I'm going to save on toilet paper.
The bug for a clean butt.
Yes.
Gotta sit there, let it rinse your ass.
I was so hesitant. I was so freaking hesitant forever.
Everybody is at first.
Especially when he goes, ooh, hey.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
I'll show you how to use it. I'm like,
she freaked out.
What the fuck do I smell? What the hell
she's totally bugging out. She's like,
That's legit. I'm like, why are you suggesting I learn how to use a bidet?
I simply think you were talking about it, you know?
I was, but that's something I need to ease into on my own. I need to do it on my own terms. And I did baby steps. I did the little. Okay.
Well, I mean, there's this one
now
right
I'm
here.
like, psst, all right, psst, psst.
This is homebidet.com.
I don't want your, what you call it, one. Douchebag one.
No.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
I'll just be 1 minute.
Okay. Do you have a bathroom I could use?
Yeah, upstairs on your left.
Thanks.
Everybody knows that feeling.
Oh, shit. That's like, where is the bathroom in this store?
Usually Bumper freaks out hearing that much. This poor kid is sweating. Uh-oh, no toilet paper.
About ready?
Just a minute. Fixing my contacts.
He's looking around. And... oh, there's a stuffed animal. Does he use the stuffed animal to clean his ass?
Oh,
no.
Bubba's face.
He doesn't. What's this? Wash. Dry.
What is wrong with you?
Is there a dry on that?
Everything okay?
No.
Yeah, be right out.
You can get a actual toilet.
Oh, and this one's got an exhaust fan on
the
it.
The toilet
No
seat
shit.
itself heats up.
Oh, deodorized.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The water is warm.
Oh, man.
I'm alone in this bathroom now.
The lid goes up and down as you approach or walk away.
You know what? No, I can deal with his basics.
Flushes by itself.
I can deal with that.
No, when I buy a place, I'm buying like a $3,000 Japanese
So let me ask you a
toilet.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're in a situation. There's no bidet. You had to take a shit. There's no toilet paper. What do you do?
You hold it.
He suffers.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He holds it
Tell
for
me if I'm
days.
gross. Tell me if I'm gross. Do you wipe with your hands and then wash your hands with soap and water?
No.
You're going to make him puke.
No. You just
How do
don't go.
No, but you gotta go.
There's no way you
the
don't
turtle's
just don't
coming
go.
out. The
Yeah.
turtle's coming out.
You notice I wear 2 shirts usually?
I don't care.
You had bad chili. You got to go, dude.
Bumpa,
You don't go far
talk
from
with me,
home when you
Bumpa.
have bad chili.
Doesn't matter. We know
you
he
weren't,
doesn't
you
shit.
weren't planning on it, okay? We're in Atlantic City, all right? And we're staying at a dumpy motel that you don't want to put your ass on the toilet, okay? So we just happened to come across this place, a cool bar that we're at, and they say, hey, it's a chili fest tonight. We'd like you to try a few things. But I know you get tempted and shit like that.
I do.
So, and that will be it. You wouldn't have much, but just enough. And a half hour later, you're like, oh shit. Yeah, exactly. And he will use the bathroom, but he's going to be very unhappy about it.
Yeah, I have to use about a metric
What do you do if you have
ton.
no toilet paper? What do you do?
Use a metric ton of toilet paper.
There's no toilet paper.
Yeah,
It's
you
empty.
sit,
No,
you
you
sit in the
always
crapper.
no. You look.
All right, what if all right.
The whole place is out.
Yeah. She's trying to give you a scenario that it's the only bathroom, no toilet paper.
You don't understand. My turd cutter is sealed shut.
He will like you said,
he has seen it in
Lots
Vegas.
of soap and water. I clean it.
He has seen it in 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days.
You gotta go.
Not
man. I
a
don't know.
drop.
Oh my god! I don't know.
What do you do, Bumba?
He wears 2 shirts for a reason. Just
not for the wipes.
Take
that's for
that
sure.
undershirt
I don't know,
off.
I'd be pissed
Would
if-
you though? Would
I'd
you?
be pissed if I lost my shirt, but
No,
if I absolutely had
you
to,
wear
I'd
an
use my
A-line
shirt.
shirt. You wear a wife beater, A-line shirt underneath.
Right.
You're in a sticky situation where you just
No,
have
that's
the
a
messiest of the
slimy
mess.
situation.
Would you get rid of the A-line?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Same here. Because you can buy a pack of those for like
Now
$9.
this one goes out Tiger Lily.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Was born a rambling man.
It's a good album.
Yeah, it was. Join hands on the love train. Love train.
Was this by time too? I don't know.
Oh my god, keep that on.
Hey man, remember the good old days?
I remember that.
I can see you and Patty doing this commercial.
We should try to do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That'd be a great YouTube
Oh my
gig.
God, let's do it.
We could do it right here, you know?
What is it good for?
I'm sure between one of you could find a boombox like that. And
We found boombox.
I have
Did
a
we find
boombox.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't a boombox. What did we find today?
wow.
A record player.
Yeah.
My old record player.
Yeah, you're right. Dave could do the whole commercial regularly. Dave is actually the guy who introduced me to real music.
Who's Dave?
He was. So I was like,
Wasn't he was at he was at the party at Doug's, wasn't he?
no,
I thought he was.
no. This guy is. He lives a decent, not too far away, but
Yeah, well, I thought he happened to be up there that night. Well,
He was just recently in pictures with Jen and Rhonda at like a. No, the guy he's thinking about.
Doug Gibbs.
No, not Doug.
Not a guy there. I thought it was Dave.
The fuck's that guy's
His name
name?
was Dave.
Oh, he may have been named Dave.
He knew you and everybody.
Yeah, I know a few Daves, but Dave McCurry. This is someone who, when I was 3 years old,
Providence?
I yelled across the street and said, "Hey!" and he screams back, "Hey!" I'm like, "Come over here!" and he goes, "I can't. You come over here." And I'm like, "I can't. My mom won't let me cross the street."
Oh, that's so cute.
And then later on, we ended up inseparable, and we would rob the mailman. We would get masks, and we'd get, we'd stick them up with rubber bands, and he'd give us rubber bands, and Pete, the mailman, would give us sticks of juicy fruit gum.
Wow.
You would rob him?
Well, we would
Pretend
mug
rob
him, yeah. And we would come up and give us your gum and all your rubber bands, too. And he would give us a whole bunch of rubber bands. It was a lot of fun.
Oh my God!
That-
You
but that's
always
what
thought
a-
you guys were cute little kids.
But that's what a neighborhood was all about. That's when
Yes.
when you tipped the mailman. When you tipped, I mean, that mailman would be driving around with a load of liquor in his fucking truck by the end of the day. Everybody's giving the Jim Beam or something to him.
Right.
But typically, you're supposed to still tip your mailman once a year.
And your garbage man, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have
a lot of people give him
I
gifts and
tip-
stuff like that.
Well, I always have the intention of doing that, especially now that I had a house. I never get around to it. I'm an
No
idiot.
one ever does.
Yeah,
I do tip.
A lot of people
I
don't. I mean, a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. You know, I mean, it's a good tip.
Yeah.
Do you consider it a tip if you like? Okay, so at
You don't
holiday-
have to take my mail today. That's a tip.
No,
you know?
at the holidays, I make a whole bunch of cookies, which you guys.
Oh yeah,
were-
no, they
and then
that's
I give cookies to like the friends or
Yeah.
the bus driver.
Yep.
Always give her like a whole.
That's like a tip.
Okay.
That's, I mean, people would give them cookies. They give them, all kinds of
Gift
things.
cards to Dunkin',
Well, there was
stuff
no
like
such thing as gift cards back then.
No, we're talking current day though.
There was no such thing. Everything was done with cash. Did you put
That's
cash
what I
in the
forgot.
envelope?
That's what I forgot.
Cash.
No, I need to wax my eyebrows. I'm thinking about wax.
That's what she said.
Thinking about wax.
Hold on.
I need.
Tired of all the
Ed says.
sunshine and good weather, looking for a real American vacation? Visit the shining jewel in the Rust Belt crown, Casa City. It's a real man's vacation. The pride of
is
a
that?
nation is in Casa City. It's steel, ice, and poverty. Spend a romantic evening in the beauty of the nighttime river glow at the Flaming River. Watch real men who make things lose their jobs
GTA.
and fight on our special Closing the Mill guided tour. Come see what we're really made of. This is real America. Drunk, proud, unemployed, and angry. Hear the eagle roar in Casa City. This is what the Heartland is all about.
All right.
That's pretty badass. I like that. What year is that?
Now,
I don't know.
Ed says I need to
That's
get a
a
tip
little-
for doing the job I'm already well paid at. I think it's a nice gesture. I can't receive tips because it is illegal. So there's none of that.
No one's giving you a tip for mopping up the booth? I don't
Nope.
understand that.
Nope.
Why? Because it's pornographic?
Yeah. So there are videos on YouTube.
Of you mopping?
No, no, they won't allow that. But there are video cameras in the hallways. But there are videos of people using a bidet for the first
About
time.
to commence
Oh no.
bidet.
Oh shit!
People use a bidet for the first time. The bidet is a plumbing fixture they use to clean the inner buttocks. It's popular all over the world, especially in Japan. As of 2009, 70% of homes overseas had them.
Wow.
The dingleberry issue is a common one for men with sort of my follicle situation.
Okay, so that guy right there.
Yeah.
Are
they showing like his butt?
Hair coming out like right up over his t-shirt.
Oh,
I mean,
yuck.
He's a hairy fuck.
I'm a little bit scared. I've never had anything in that area before, going up in that area before.
Oh,
the butthole's just like an untapped place for me.
I've seen bidets
That poor
before.
girl.
I've never seen one with so many buttons.
There's
That
a
one's
wash on button that is very clearly water going up into a butt.
The bidet on button makes no sense. It's like a face, which is freakish.
I do really like this heated seat function. I think
Yeah,
this just needs to be
it's a
like
good bidet.
mandatory in all toilets.
It's a good bidet, not a cheap bidet.
I left
Yeah.
one in the chamber this morning so I could get the full effect here and sort of see what's happening.
So I'm just gonna go all in and press bidet. This is terrifying.
It is a little terrifying.
Oh gosh! Oh wow!
Yeah.
She must have put it on high right away.
What's going on?
Oh my god! What is this?
Oh!
Oh god! Oh, that feels nice.
Oh my god.
That was me last night when I put it on too high.
It's better if you relax.
Yeah, see?
No lie.
Just get
Yeah,
I had on like 4. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you
I think I ingested some.
Oh yeah, you will. Oh,
You gotta.
God.
I mean, you angle it just right, like this guy.
right now.
Right in, it'll go.
Torpedo just like.
Oh my god,
Right
it's
in
just
there.
anal.
Enema rinse.
Thank you. Oh, it was like.
All right, getting a little
I
more
sat there
used
for a
to
minute,
this.
like,
It's a
oh.
weird sensation having water being sprayed at your butt like this.
I don't know what to compare this to.
And
I've
it's
never had
cold.
this feeling before.
Oh
It's
my
like a
God.
massage for your anus, but it's
Oh, all right. What's
This
that,
is
folks? What's that?
It's kind of just making my butt numb.
I feel like because I've been doing this for a while, my butt feels like it's starting to get a little pruny.
You don't need to do it that long.
Oh, the test. And
Yeah.
Bump is all set.
I
He's
would
like,
say
time
I
off.
did not enjoy what she said.
really, you're gonna end on that note?
Yeah.
His eyes are squinting shut.
Yeah, we left off with a nice butt rinse.
We started off with turkey nachos and hot sauce, and we're ending with a clean
Yeah.
ass from a bidet. Oh my god, it's so appropriate.
Oh my gosh.
If someone doesn't like it, should they hashtag me to it? Yeah, that's a good question there, Ed. Something that we're apparently going to have to debate on the next show because Bumpa's calling a time of death here.
Oh, it's late.
Oh, it's late. Bullshit.
It is.
I don't have to work until Tuesday at 3 anyways.
Lazy.
I gotta get up at 6 a.m.
Well, that's your fucking fault.
Oh, yeah.
I quit. You guys don't pay me enough.
Here. Now we're taking applications
Really?
for
Okay,
our
fine.
next
You're
talent.
not gonna hear me anymore. Or any less.
All right, folks. Thank you for joining us again. That was Danny Sasso. We had on the phone earlier.
Yes, love him.
Yeah, I'll put a link to his page on our page shortly. He's always a great laugh. He's an awesome comedian, and you can check him out. Definitely
Hot
recommend
ticket.
that. Yep. And as always, thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
I'm Bumper.
I'm Byron.
I'm Patty Cakes.
And you've been listening to the Wake Up Mr. Show. We are the Studio 5 production.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Fuck! You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
The Wicked Pisser Show is not responsible for erections lasting more than 4 hours or for blindness from squirting semen. And stupidity is your own fucking fault, and if you get laid tonight or a blowjob, you're welcome. This awesome fucking show is a Studio 5 production.